This whole section is basically like, do you have a car? If no, you did.
Yeah. This is the if you have a car, you gotta stay alive. Right. Oh, I'm gonna get off that topic. There, people are dumb. But hello, everybody. As I finally switch over to my live stream, and I got distracted. And I've been alive for 11 minutes before actually cutting over. Hello. That's a car you led right to us.
Nope, just respawned and it came here.
Yeah, led straight to us.
Alright, I'll get him. I got you.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
I got you.
I'm dying.
Get up.
Let me over. Let me in. There.
I think he's putting bad guys and runners just so you can get on to blowing them up.
Where'd it go? Where is?
Well, wherever container is, there it is. Just fucking die.
All right, but anyways, shit's anyways,
It's fucked sideways.
shit's gonna book.
This still, I wish to kill you with my car. No, Mike, no.
You got?
Damn.
Did you finally run the guy over?
No, you killed him first. No, you're not the brightest idea we've had. And by we, I mean...
Ah, the animation to get out of the car is so fucking low. Bastards!
I'll just
We're
save
dead.
some time.
We're dead.
Just get in the car.
In the car. Oh,
Get in the car and park it in Harvard Yard.
Drive on, brother.
let me around.
Please
Let me
stop
in.
the car. Oh, well, my car's gonna blow up. Run!
Got them. Road Warriors, hot shots, ready to turn in. No.
Oh, he had you blow up some of my rides? Bandits or no, those were some pristine tail-getting machines.
Away, Bloodwing. No, tactic left. Road Warrior. Bandit Apocalypse. Alright. We're going to do some things and stuff.
Very badly, because I'm bad at this game.
Yeah.
Okay,
As we know.
that Mel guy, I know him. He's the one
It's okay, I'm
stealing
out of
all
ammo.
my runners and putting them in the hands of these jagoffs. Hey, you say hello from Scooter. And by that I mean you just go murder the crap out of him, alright?
Sorry.
We're here. We're doing stuff.
Yep.
And this. Don't worry. I'll just keep missing. You got this.
Oh god, that is not helpful. That is very
No,
not
it isn't.
helpful.
How am I supposed to shoot shit? killed him. I didn't get my second win when I killed him. Damn it.
Yeah, that's because I killed him. I was picking you. Never mind.
Clearly, we're not picking me up. I'm getting my own car.
No, that worked.
And apparently I immediately get it. How the? Fuck you. Fuck you. How did I get that? Respawn it.
I hear it, baby psycho. See it, baby psycho. Will you stop the thing you doing where I'm exploding, please? Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I got ran over.
There, I can actually aim. You're terrible at driving, just saying.
I got something for you.
I guess I'm dead now. Literally a case of, I guess I'll just die.
Yeah, I'll just be dead now.
Thank you. Oh, guess I'm getting out the car and getting run over immediately.
Yeah. No. Currently, we're just gonna run into things. We'll be fine. We're doing good.
I shot 3 rockets in like 2 seconds.
Oh,
I second winded up of killing him.
Well, who friggin' robbed? Mad Mel is gone, bless his worthless piece of crap soul. You become
I died.
quite the little go-getter out there.
Yeah, I'm running over to you guys as fast. Oh, he respawned.
there you go. We're already dead. Talk to Claptrap.
Ammo. It's not a lot, but it's something. Here's a badass psycho.
I don't know. Gonna reload my pistol. Now, I can definitely say one thing I like what they do in the later games is you don't get locked into playing into specific guns when you play a class.
Yeah. Like in this one.
Yeah, like in this one. Ah, apparently it's bugging out and showing that your name on both sides of my screen when you're behind me.
Oh, fun.
There is a star up there. I want to go over there, but I have no ammo.
Might bring some to get some ammo. Simple as that. All you need to do is just get some ammo.
Just buy bullets, forehead.
Yeah. Just buy your bullets.
Alright, you're down your ride now.
Let's get our feet out of the dust.
They're never relaxing.
Let me in.
I've received proof.
Let me in, Claptrap.
Fine. Claptrap everywhere will rejoice. Please wait while I enable access to new weapons.
As
Oh,
everyone
thank
don't
God
mind,
you
I
don't have to stay in this fucking hellhole.
as everyone don't mind, I'm going to finish my dinner.
Yes. Ooh, but check me out.
I am off work till Tuesday.
You get a weekend.
Yeah. Not by choice.
A weekend, not by choice. What, you're fired already?
No. There's a Cat 4 hurricane on the way, so they have evac'd all of the patients, and since I am not there, I will not be working.
Oh.
Ah, that makes sense,
I'm
actually.
transmitting to inform you that I've made a decision I think you won't like. As administrator of New Haven, I
Having
am
a
responsible for the well-being
a
of
hurricane
its
in the way,
citizens.
yeah, that's usually a
And in
good
that
decision, I
capacity,
suppose.
I must keep the road to Sanctuary closed for now. Baron Flint's tribe and that infernal contraption of theirs are out on the salt flats, and I don't want citizens getting killed trying to get past them.
Turn in. Turn.
Listen to this, mud dwellers. Skipping all the details that would confuse the lot of you, I have concluded that the vault is more than likely genuine. In addition to that fact, which has probably burned a hole in your brain, the vault can only be opened once every 2 centuries, and that time is about to arrive.
Now we get more guns.
I have a feeling that my game glitched.
Scooter asked me to tell you about a little
How
something
interesting.
something he needs done.
This is where the cars live. Get you one. Hi, Scooter.
All right. So, what are we up to doing now? Hold on. Trying to. All right. Roll. Where are we going? Are we going to the next area? Or we're still picking stuff up. Okay.
We're still picking stuff up.
All right.
It's like I want to get back around to doing all the doll stuff, but it's literally like mostly vehicle fights, and I just really don't want to deal with that.
All right.
I guess some.
Is that the main storyline though? We have to do all the doll stuff.
Well, I'm not a sniper.
Okay, well, I got a sniper rifle for you then. If you want, don't get it.
How good is the sniper we tacking?
Now this is loot.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got it from the gold chest,
Nice.
so it's pretty decent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my game just glitched again because I went from like 150 max SMG ammo. I bought an STU upgrade because I was like, these are awesome,
Mm-hmm.
and I jumped to 900.
Yeah, you might be glitching out there a little bit.
I mean, I'm not complaining because I only played the price for the one upgrade, but you know, I think I jumped to max.
Listen, if you're going to take all the DPS upgrades, you're going to probably need them. As proven so far in this game, you need all the DPS you can get, so.
Yep.
Come on and get you some.
Remember me when you get some more creds to burn.
Corrosive crystals 50.
The upgrade goes to 900, by the way.
That's the fast travel. Where's my there we go. Road war. Red-eyed, headhunter. They're listening. Yeah. Right. There we go. There we go.
But most of my guns just giving myself more bullets.
You like my hat? You like my hat?
I promise you're not crazy,
I'm not crazy.
but you're a little crazy.
I am not crazy. They are definitely listening to me. That is for sure.
I like that hat.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, which one are we going to? You know what I probably should also do while we're sitting here?
Yeah, I was just sticking with beer goggles.
Sticking with the beer goggles.
Yeah.
I mean, the beer goggles are a pretty good thing to go with, I suppose.
Well, if I didn't know any better, I'd say the moon is on fire.
The moon is on fire.
Holy shit, it's really close. What the hell happened?
I believe that we call that a Bruce Almighty moon.
No, so like between this one and 2, like the moon is stupidly fucking close right here, and then in 2, it's way off in the distance.
Yeah, it's because when it comes to 2, you know, a Hyperion shows up and pushes it back into orbit with their giant space station, right?
Thank you.
That's how it works, right?
Sounds good to me.
I mean, that's the logic I'm going with, and I'm sticking to it.
All right. So what
Right,
quest do we want to do? I've got a couple more to go back to Air and Badlands, because why not? Some New Haven ones, and then there's a bunch in
I can do it.
the headland.
You're the one in charge of the quest, so you take your pick.
All right, let's go to. Let's go back to Dahl. I'd rather get those out the way so I don't have to ever go back there.
All right, sounds good to me.
I think you would actually want to go back there in the later stages.
Is it higher level?
No.
I don't think they increase to your level.
They don't. They stay low.
Yeah,
So
we're
that's
not
why
in
I
true
kinda
Vault
wanna get
Hunter
it for the
mode.
experience.
True Vault Hunter mode is when they stay at your level the entire time.
Yeah. Boom, boom.
Oh, they did drop a. We can drop back. Okay. Fuel tanks destroyed.
I don't have a map here.
How do you not have a map?
Go that way.
Map's great. I'll just follow him.
Yeah, follow him.
I think I'm going the right way.
You are.
All right. All right.
Oops, stop.
Block. We need to go inside that building. Badass fire crawler.
Running it over is much quicker to kill it.
Running it over also blows up the car.
You'll be fine.
Hey, don't worry
I'm gonna
about
go
it.
in there while you guys do the thing.
You're good. Let me
They
in.
fucked up.
Let me in.
You freak! Did your mom live in a barn? Fucking close the door behind you, man.
Throw a grenade. There we go. Objective done. Unless there's more back here. There might be more back here. Away, Bloodwing. Oh. So I finished Hollow Knight this week. At least I think I finished it. Credits rolled.
That sounds like it's finished.
Yeah, that sounds like I finished it.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
But I think it's one of those games where it wants you to do
rocket
100%
launcher.
completion as opposed to only the 78% that I completed. There more? The objective marker's still here? No, it's over there. Why is it still here on the mini map? Murdered the dude. All right. Try this again. Get in the driver's seat. Away, mister. Of course, there's also the other fun things. Of more minis.
No, are we gonna get all that down?
I mean, might as well, I suppose.
For a while. Well,
How did
that
you-
happen?
Of course, that's
Come
a
at me,
bruiser.
bitch.
And that's badass. Alright, let's just die.
I forgot to do something really important.
Yeah, what's that?
I forgot to actually post everywhere I've gone live.
Oh. Yeah, I completely stopped doing that on this, for this channel. Which, surprisingly, I'm actually getting more views off of on YouTube than I am for Twitch with this channel. Catch a rat. Oh.
Get my buttons.
Let me out. Let me out. Okay, there we go.
How did I suck a win?
Randomly kill something.
Level up. Not.
Another day.
Where am I even going? We going? Wait. Isn't that the one in which I already dealt with?
Where are you going?
There's an objective marker over there.
And my objective marker's back this way.
Mine must have bugged out and not update. Apparently.
Alright, let me call a car and I'll lead the way. Somehow Contagion keeps not dying.
I know, right?
Just accept it. I mean, he's also apparently achieving a objective for us over there.
I killed all the things. I don't know what I'm
That
doing.
might be where one of the other missions is at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here, but there's glowing things, so I'm using them.
Can't go wrong with that, that's for sure. There's a glowing thing right there.
Yeah, I used it. Pushed E. I don't know if anything happened because I have sound turned off, but I pushed E on it.
Let me try.
Alright, one moment.
Leveled up, right. Right, relentless. Fire rate and kill shot damage increased. Nice.
Uno momento.
Uno momento, por favor. Diminimo.
This video input.
I'm assuming we're looking to blow something up over here. I'm guessing, maybe? Or pick
Nope.
that up.
Part of the revolver quest line.
Apparently I'm still showing the fuel tanks quest line, so.
Yep. Well, you could do the quests out of order. It's just which one it gives you objectives for.
Oh.
I just saw something glowing green up there, and also saw that it was a safe objective, so I just went up there.
Oh, you saw the objectives like, I gotta get on it now.
Yep. The objective is over here.
I see. Let's run him over. Get in. There you go. Whee! Away, bloodline. Away. Bandit killer.
Just so angry all the time.
Just so angry all the time. You guys not so okay in there?
That'll be fine, probably.
Don't worry, I'll provide Bloodwing sniper support.
Moral support.
Yeah, I'll moral support. Away, Bloodwing.
Oh gosh, I was so close.
Oh god, can I help you?
Ah, almost made it. So yeah, Malifaux.
Yeah, Malifaux.
I've been looking at a bunch of the like all the factions lately, kind of being like, yeah, I picked up Raspy, but I haven't really committed like to fully to Arcanists yet.
Mm-hmm. I happen to kind of own almost all the factions at this point.
Yeah.
The only
Ranger
factions
class
is why
mod.
currently the only factions of which I don't own a leader for is Neverborn and the new one.
Yeah. So speaking of the new one, that's the one I've been looking at.
Yeah.
Mainly because one of the things that drew me to Neverborn a while ago was the fact that it was like weird.
Yeah.
So like let me explain to those who don't know. Like Neverborn are like the nightmare faction, like literally. It's like all monsters and creatures of the night. Like one of the factions is literally like Titania and the Autumn Fae. Another one is literally like the Nephilim demons.
Another one is straight up a 10-year-old kid that found his way through a portal and now he thinks he's in a dream and is a lucid dreamer, and now he's summoning nightmares and literally nightmares.
Yep.
Actually, he's older now. He got
he's
aged up.
16 now. He got aged up.
Unlike a lot of the other miniatures game out there where they're like, well, we're at a set point in story, have fun. Malifaux actually advances with the storyline.
Yeah, and unlike another one, like say like War Hordes, where it's like they do advance the story, but you get like a whole new like faction that works differently than before. I'm gonna hop out of there before it happened anyways.
I mean, they still kind of work differently than before with each faction. Colette does not work anything like she did back in first edition, I can assure you that. Well, she kind of does, but she doesn't, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. She used to be a lot different than she used to be.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Please. I guess they're not coming around the corner. Okay, I had a little second wind as you were rising me. Fuck off.
Away, Bloodwing, away!
Alright, let's get you out the way. So big, so angry, so dead. Alright, that one's done.
But yeah, no, one of the things in which I definitely like about Malifaux as a miniature game as compared to, like, say, you know, Warmer Hordes or you know, Warhammer, is that they, with every book, they actually advance the storyline.
Yeah, and the fun part is I think the old lore podcast got hired on to do that I'm not sure if it's got hired on or officially got like additions to the
Breachside
story.
The Breachside broadcast, they.
Oh, why'd you go with the machine gun one? It's literally the worst.
They officially got hired on because they were doing podcasts where they were essentially doing radio dramas of all of the lore.
Yeah, and then they got hired, which was nice for Weird to not do like
what GW's does.
Defense, yeah, in GW's defense, like them hiring the guys in to do like work with them to do the stuff is really cool. Like, oh hey, how many people wouldn't dream to work with GW on this kind of project?
Well, they hired the
But
dude
then
there who
telling
did
people you can't do
they hired the dude that did the Space Marine thing there.
Yeah, the Astartes.
Yeah, like he got hired. But unlike the what GW did after they hired him, GW hired him and then locked his content behind a paywall.
Yeah.
Whereas Weird was like, hey, cool, you guys can work with us. Congratulations. The content's still free for everyone.
Yeah. And like, while as far as like what you get for content from the GW War Horde Plus is like way better than some of the other things you got, it's still basically like, oh sweet, another fucking
paywall.
I have to like here's another thing I've got to go pay for.
Yeah. Here's another subscription I have to have.
Yeah.
Like, or as I say, as the biggest example in which I'll take Weird over GW, let's take the roster creating app. GW has one.
God. It costs money.
It costs money.
You guys are already done there.
And it not only does it, but the difference too is not only is it a subscription fee, it's a subscription fee to be able to create a roster. You still have to buy every single faction individually.
Yeah.
Plus, you have to also every year purchase the General's Handbook or whatever. The
Yeah.
Whereas Weird is like, here's every stat card you ever need to play for free, and a roster builder for free. And it's not like it's a bad roster builder either. It's actually super useful as a roster builder.
I mean, that was literally how it's just like, oh, let me look at what. Why are you going in circles? Go this way. Go that way. It's literally like you can preview all of the stuff, which was way better than the War Mode. Like, in comparison, like, okay, GW, you're making me have to buy the codex to be able to build lists with these factions. Like, I literally was like, fun part is that now comes as bonus to the
paywall, yeah.
The paywall, so it's like at least that's now like filtered into their whole Warhammer Plus thing, but it's still like a pain that you have to go through.
It's still process. A $5 a month process you have to purchase.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah. So if I recall correctly, the old list building was what? $3 a month.
It was $3 a month for the old list building, so you're basically paying $3 if you were already paying for that, which I didn't realize I was. I was trying to see if it was worth it over
Autoscribe.
Autoscribe?
Yeah, as far as like, oh, maybe it updated on time. Here's the thing, it actually does it. I bought 2 codexes and used it, and they weren't updated when the codex is officially released. So like, I couldn't even use it to be like, oh hey, let me play this faction the literal day I get the codex. Let me build a list off of it, and then I can try to figure out the rules. No, it's just like, nope, this is...
We haven't even updated our own app on the day of release. I just realized, why is my game capture not actually capturing my game?
Oh.
As I look over and I see black screen.
Yeah, you should probably... I had that as a problem, actually, too, when I got on.
Hold on. Window. Borderlands.
What are you looking for?
There we go. What?
The revolver is here.
Yeah, I already picked it up.
There's one more part of it. It's all located here.
Oh.
Like, I know it was working earlier, then it stopped working. Anyways, yeah, no, like there was, Where were we? What were we talking about? Oh, right.
We were talking about the paywall, which is like, again, it's just like, of paywalls that I have to pay for, this isn't unreasonable. But in comparison to Weird, who just gave it to me for free, this is kind of like, it's kind of a dick move that you're making me still have to not only pay for this subscription that I get for free in a different product, but also that, like...
You can't even update it.
I can't even get the sure, I get the updated rules in real time. Like, when they release the facts, they go straight to the thing, which is nice. I found it. Like, that's nice, but it's also like, hey...
I think Autoscribe updates faster than they do.
No. When they do facts, they usually release it at the same time. It's when they release codexes that it's just like, yeah, Battlescribe is actually faster than you guys, which just feels wrong.
A fan-made, thing and that's even worse too, is that Battlescribe isn't even 40K specific.
No, it does like all of them.
It does
anything
everything
that somebody else does content for.
Yeah.
All right, let's go kill Scythians.
But as I say,
Scythians.
you have that paywall over there, where then if you go to say, again, we're just happy you're playing our fucking game. Here, have everything you need to play it. Rulebook, stat cards, free list builder. Not only that is there a list builder, not only is it a list builder, but it's also an in-game gaming tool that actually keeps track of wounds and stuff like that in the middle of your fight too.
I'm just gonna do donuts.
Whee. Which one's current equip? But yeah, no, it's like, not only is it a free, are you free or anything like that, and as I said, it's also an in-game tool that keeps track of everything for you.
Yeah, which is still better than Warmahorde's one.
Yeah, Warmahorde's one was just absolute trash.
The greediest one. It does at least update with the FAQ, so that's at least nice.
Yeah.
But it's also you have to pay for. So not only unlike I like buying the army rulebooks, so that's not a big deal for me. But not only is it on top of this thing that happens,
You doing okay over there, Boxlo?
Yeah, I'm actually standing in the town wondering why I'm getting attacked.
Yeah, that's confusing because we're fighting Scythians over here.
You got a class one right here for you.
And I was just swapping out my weapons.
Incendiary artifact improves Breck's Berserk kill skill, adds incendiary damage to your punches.
Yeah, I should already have that.
I already have that one, but I can sell the extra. It's fine. Or it upgrades it. I don't remember. It does something.
Yeah, I already have the fire and I already have the electricity one.
Yeah, we get the corrosive one here. I think doing this quest actually.
Because what was the Warmahorde's one? Not only did you need to buy each individual faction.
You had to buy each individual faction, and not only that, but if you just decided, screw it, I'm just going to buy all of the War Machine ones or all of the Hordes ones, you always paid the $40 price tag.
Right. And then there was also... it was also like $5 a month or something like that too.
No, it wasn't $5 a month. It was $7 per set.
Ah.
So you had to pay them a ridiculous amount of money. Once you paid it, you had it. So it's not like it's a service, but it's still oh my god, why are you?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And then, as I say, in fairness, I guess when you purchase the GW one, the GW plus whatever now, not only is it now for $5 a month, you also technically get their streaming service, and if you pay 12 months, you also get a free model. Or
no, you didn't have to pay 12 months. I only paid for a month and I got the model.
That's because you got grandfathered in. I remember reading about that. If you had already been paying for the previous army builder, it basically lumps you already in for what you've already been paying for. So if you already had been paying for their list builder for 11 months, that's why you only needed one more month. Whereas if you're a new subscription, you have to pay for 12 months.
Yeah. I guess. I don't remember. I just know I got the model, and I picked up the assassin with the nice booty.
Yeah. No, I as I said, I remember reading over it.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's just is it nice? Yes. Is it as nice as how other games do it? No.
No.
And
I'd
that's
rather
kind of what
them
makes it
have their
disappointing.
TV stuff, just be a YouTube channel with a membership on YouTube, with their list building being free, than having to pay $5 a month having everything type of deal.
Honestly, I would pay them more to have a YouTube subscription than to. Oop, I got the car stuck.
Yeah. Fuck, there's a reason why I stopped watching the Warhammer official painting stream and went to watching Duncan Rhodes instead. A, he quit
A,
and
he was the best
made
painter
his
in the
own
group.
YouTube channel for one, but B, he was actually making good content. So
I watched Squidmar.
Squidmar.
Painting.
Let's see here. There's a couple of guys that I watched that.
He's fine. Squidmar. My problem with Squidmar is he tends to be a little
Talkative.
a little better than thou. It kind of puts me off him sometimes.
Oh, one of those I'm a better painter than you type. So
Well, kind of like I see people do this, therefore, and I think it's bad, therefore they're bad kind of thing.
One of those type of situations.
Yeah, it's just
Oh, God,
kind of
Skagella.
it's just kind of the air he gives, kind of like specifically.
I can fight Skagzilla.
We can. It just keeps switching it on me.
What is it? I watch. How to say the ones I watch.
I like Miniac. I watch Duncan Rhodes. I still watch the Warhammer channel for specific like Warhammer things, but not much more than that.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I don't even think we can actually go.
Oh, the entrance. This is somewhere else.
Yeah, entrance.
This is the exit.
It is right over here.
But I like watching Duncan Rhodes. I watch Black Magic Craft is also a pretty good one, but he's not like tabletop. Well, yeah, he's more a general broad for miniatures than just Warhammer specifically or anything like that.
How many guns do y'all have? 2 or 3?
4.
Well, 4 equipped? Oh.
Yeah. We're a little ahead of you in the story, so we're on we got the last gun.
I'm stuck with 2. Oh, noes.
But he's pretty good to watch because he also does like terrain and stuff like that. But he's more of a D&D minis focus than doing stuff for like D&D minis.
Yeah.
Away, Bloodwing.
I'll punch it. I'm gonna punch this guy in the face with my face.
There's a guy named Angelus or something like that. I forget, but his native language is Spanish, but he does English videos as well. He's actually one of the guys who does commission work for a lot of the companies and stuff like that. Like the official paint job for the 1988 Mayfang box. He did. There's another guy that's been crossing my timeline recently that I'm currently drawing a blank on that he pops up. He has a beard and stuff like that.
But I want to recharge fast. Damn it! I was just winding up for the punch.
This is amazing.
Anything good?
There's a revolver there for you.
A corridor revolver. Nice, I'll take that. That's an upgrade. That's a shield. I don't know if that has more capacity for you.
It's very high capacity, but it doesn't have a regen, so I'll pass.
I'm just picking things up now.
I'm full, so I'll need to go back in. All right.
Nope, I'm full now too.
Yeah, there's both a gas station, I guess I can call it, and also like a place to sell shit right around the corner. So
yeah.
I'm gonna run over there. So yeah, now that we've gotten the rant out of the way, I've been using the wonderful Malifaux app to look at the new Explorers Society. Because I'll be honest, I was interested in them before. I jumped on Arcanists. I specifically went to Arcanists more because it's like, hey, this has some interesting I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it.
Lore?
Well, yeah, because again,
or
like,
that weird feel that you were mentioning earlier.
Right. Because when I played Neverborn, I was like really into the weird stuff, and then after that, I was just like, man, I really would like a weird faction, but I'm still really butthurt about what happened to Lilith.
Yeah, it might be coming back, honestly.
Yeah.
With the next box that's coming, the book that's coming out, even I don't know when, but if she actually is, but or even her playstyle might actually be coming back with the next book that's coming out.
So the next book, from what I saw from the preview, is it's not that she's coming back per se. It's that Nekima is getting her Broodmother playstyle.
Yeah.
Which is kind of neat.
I was gonna teleport to him, but it looks like his car blew up.
Yeah, his car blew up.
Car blew up. Don't worry about it.
So it's like, oh, she's got a really like hooray, Nekima gets the playstyle of Lilith that I like.
Other way.
Neat. Oh. But like, I don't want to play Nekima, I want to play Lilith. So like, to be fair though, I do like they previewed the look. I do like the new look. I'm just not into well, that was a quick way to deal with a breather. I think we have to go up this hill actually.
Okay, this is where we... Well, I'll say the cool thing about the next book that's coming out, every master is getting
a title.
Getting
some of them playstyle
an alt,
from like Mark II.
An alt card essentially.
Yeah. Like some of it's like the playstyle from Mark II, like Dreamer's getting shooty Dreamer back instead of just being Summoner Dreamer all the time.
Yeah.
Which was an actually really good playstyle. Get back here. That worked.
Oh, you're a badass. Way Bloodwing.
Come here, go. Yeah, that's done.
A lot of them are getting a lot of their if they're an older master, they're getting a lot of their other playstyles in which they could have done in the past.
And then some of them are getting new playstyles. Like Tony's getting a whole new playstyle for her, which I'm actually not a fan of, just because I like punchy Tony.
Yeah.
And new one's more like support warrior Tony, which isn't as fun.
How did that miss? That was aiming right at him.
How'd I get a headshot when I'm aiming up the ball? Oh, that's right. This game has accuracy
Aim assist.
penalties.
There's not only
Well,
is there
just aim
accuracy stats, but there's also an aim assist.
Yeah.
So many particles.
All the particles.
This is fine. Everything's fine. This is fine.
Nothing to worry about. This.
I literally punched him into stun lock. That's not a bad rifle.
Going down?
Apparently. I'm coming.
Just jump.
Luckily, no fall damage.
I'll catch you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, look, see, I caught you. You took no fall damage. I caught you.
I do notice a huge increase in difficulty when we have contagion here.
Yeah, because this game wasn't originally designed for 4 players, so
Well, it has the whole, like, what's it called? Like,
well, it scales for more players who have A, but B, it wasn't actually originally intended for 4 players.
Yeah.
So they fucked up the scaling when they added the 4th player.
Yeah.
Or the 3rd and 4th players.
Avery! Avery, what are you doing?
What's she doing?
Chicken?
Oh, she's just eating you. Oh,
But-
that's a weird glitchy. What?
But yeah, no. So
Alright, there's an alien.
Avery, why? Am I a snack?
moving around too fast.
Oh, hi. Come here, I'll punch you. Let's fight. Let's go. Let's go. Your sword's my fist. Let's go.
I haven't. The problem is any of the masters in which I'm going to play, I don't think I've actually seen their. I don't think they've been previewed or have actually come out.
Which
Hey, dude.
ones?
You're
Hello.
gonna eat jerky. All right. Whatchamacallit it? Like Brewmaster or
Yeah, he hasn't gotten previewed yet.
Mayfang.
She did. She's previewed Foreman. She's more of a support caster rather than a physical caster, and I think she has some summoning.
Okay.
I think she summons Gammon.
Metal Gammon.
Yeah.
Love you, dude. Have a good stream. I'm gonna eat this jerky. All right, all right. Have fun with the jerky. I leveled up
No.
there.
He's gonna lurk, yeah. I also leveled up. By the way, there's like a couple really good sniper rifles over there for you.
Are they actually good? No, they're worse than my pistols.
Okay, never mind, I'll take them then.
Yeah.
Now I punch explosions.
But
I explode.
the other master. Yeah, I mean those are really the two main. What about Shenlong?
I have not heard about him getting one.
Yeah. So okay.
I only know of a few. Like I know of Sonya Creed's.
Yeah. Well, she was the first. She was the first one previewed because they're like, not
Yeah.
only is this happening on this side, but it's also happening on the other side too. So.
Yeah.
I need ammo game. I don't care about guns.
Over here, I think. Oh no, wait. This is just guns.
Guns, guns, guns. Anything good for guns? Yeah. And health.
Can I use it? No, I cannot. Okay.
No, figures it's a soldier mod, like the one mod we don't have. Eh.
Is it?
Oh, hey, there's a
Yeah.
health boost in there.
Yeah, it is a soldier class
The capacity
mod.
at 232.
That.
Did you hear, Mike?
Huh?
Did you hear?
Hear what?
I heard that there was a health boost.
Yeah, there's a health boost shield.
for shields. Yeah, I'm not looking for health boost shield. I'm looking for health regen shields. And the 2 health regen shields are weaker than the current one I have. I might just do this one though, since I do regenerate. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one just because I regenerate health pretty efficiently with my power.
But
All right, I bought it. Where the hell did it go?
mental brains. But yeah, no, I mean those are basically the masters in which I primarily aim. I don't think I do also own Hoffman, which I don't think he's been previewed yet.
I may have bought it before you.
Oh, jerk.
Here you go.
He hasn't got a preview yet, no.
Yeah, Hoffman hasn't been previewed yet. I also technically own the Molly, but it's the alternate Molly, which I don't think she's been previewed yet.
No, she hasn't been previewed yet. I kind of want to see what hers looks like. But I also, it's just like, part of it's like there's a podcast I'm listening to, and they're
which
really
one?
good at, like, the whole point of the podcast is like, we're going to sell you on Masters, and I'm just like, Molly seems like a really interesting reser that alongside Von Stuck, I wouldn't dislike. Come on, let me get out of here.
What podcast is that?
Is it Ophelia? No.
Harlefo show.
Okay.
I play the.
Yeah, we get it. You live in Louisiana. And you want to play the Gremlins. It's fine.
Yeah.
We understand.
I mean, that's why I have Brewmaster.
I want to play the bestest girl.
It's not how you say Lilith.
It's not how you say many things. That's not how you say Avatar Zoraida.
You're both wrong. That's not how you say Ophelia.
What? You mean the Avatar where she took off her pants and put on a shirt instead?
Yeah. The Avatar where she, instead of the old witch hag, where she was topless, she put a shirt on, but became a beautiful hot lady.
That is still the best thing in my opinion from fucking Malifaux was Avatar Zoraida basically just like, yeah, no, I'm a young one. Where you going?
Push the wrong button.
I'm going to where you mark.
No, not you. Like Contagion, he was in the gunner seat and then just fucking like bounced.
Yeeted himself.
I pushed the wrong button.
Yep.
He yeeted himself.
Yep. So yeah, I've been listening to the Halifo show, and the guy who played Molly was literally like just super into her. He's just like, yeah, Molly is bestest girl.
Mm-hmm.
After the one guy who's just like, that's not how you say Pandora, and basically was like, yeah, no, I'm just super, like, he just sold me on this character. But I'm also, when it comes to Malifaux's a different game play style wise for me, because like speed isn't as important in that. Like, it's important. Board control is always important.
Because you still only have 5 turns. So.
Yeah, but speed isn't like when you can spend multiple actions moving. Speed isn't the big thing, and also, like the board's only 3 foot by 3 foot.
Yeah.
Like a 4-inch movement's not a death knell.
No. 4-inch movement is actually fairly
that
standard.
You
agree that what, Ophelia's bestest girl? Yeah, Ophelia's the bestest girl. Outside of maybe Lilith, which is literally like me not wanting to play a faction. My problem with Ophelia is I like her old metal model, which I didn't realize didn't have a nose, but like back when she looked like she had a nose, and I don't like that she doesn't have a nose anymore.
Yeah. All gremlins never had a nose.
Yeah, but it kind of, the way their models look, their old metal models, you couldn't tell as much. I'm not gonna deny it. Ophelia, I really like Ophelia. I think she's a cool leader. I think her story is cool, and I love how she hates the fucking boss guy. Big hat man.
Summers?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody kind of hates Summers.
To be fair, he's kind of just a really powerful master right now.
Yeah. Sorry, he kind of hates that his son got turned into a
His son won.
Yeah, his son became the war leader of the.
Yeah. Because he was the tallest. He's using it to his advantage though, because his son basically does nothing but listen to him.
Yeah, his son isn't exactly the smartest, even for a gremlin.
He's not the brightest bulb on the crystal. He's not the sharpest bulb in the crayon box.
It's not like his name is Lenny, and he's kind of named after Lenny from Mice and Men. Like full on.
Yeah.
Lenny is a reference to Lenny from Mice and Men, even intelligent-wise.
Pandora, who carries around a box, is literally also a reference to Pandora, who opened a box, like Pandora's box. It's just straight up this.
I mean, there's also Bert Jepson, who is a Big Trouble in Little China reference. In fact, what was it? Bert, Gracie, and Wong. Yeah, Wong. The
Big Trouble Little. I owned them when they came out. I really like the theme. Alright, I increased their backpack carrying capacities.
Nice.
Yay!
I put the claptrap together.
Eh?
Oh, I gotta follow him. He actually opens up stuff if I remember.
Yeah.
He does.
Oh, where you go, buddy?
I'm just gonna reload apparently now.
You didn't like that?
I'm gonna one-shot the... Away, Bloodwing, away!
Yeah, nothing good. It was a green and a gray. So yeah, I've been looking at Explorer Society, specifically Cadmus, which is it's a very control-heavy playstyle, which I liked.
Yep.
It's a lot kind of like Zoraida with less obeys, but more like playing around with how damage is accrued.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that. Also because it's legitimate nightmare fuel. The Cadmus leader Nexus is literally a half spider lady.
Oh, that's the spider lady.
That's the spider lady. And then you have Jedza, which was the one you were telling me I need to go play.
The Fate Weaver?
The Fate
Whatever
Weaver,
her real name is or whatever.
Who literally carries around Minecraft life totems, and when people die, she basically goes no.
Yeah.
And it's kind of busted because it's not like oh, this is irreducible damage. It's like, nope, the trigger is the character actually has to die, and then I just tell them no.
Yeah. No.
it's
I don't
when
die.
they're 0, I do this thing, not, oh, hey, I'm preventing you from killing them. It's like, no, you do all of your damage, then I fix them. Which still prevents the death, so it's kind of dumb and broken, but, like, in a fun way.
Yeah.
Her biggest weakness is she's not particularly tough herself, and she's susceptible to not living.
Yeah.
But so is most masters, especially summoner masters. If you kill a summoner master, they're basically screwed.
Yeah.
Which that is the one thing I'm worried about if I do Cadmus before I do Jedza, is that Cadmus is a summoner army, so I have to basically buy everything to start, because like her starter it's like with Summer, the starter box is the shit you're summoning all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, you left. I was still grabbing quests and shit.
I'm just on the outskirts of the town. I didn't actually leave.
What are you fighting?
There's dudes right
I have a
here.
quest that literally goes right over there.
Yeah, I'm right next to the quest that goes over here, but
Oh, boy.
I haven't actually left the town per se.
I didn't realize we were getting ready to go. I was over here buying fucking ammo and shit.
Yeah, no, you take your time.
I'm just killing stuff. They're fine. I'm sniping.
So yeah, I've been super into the society, and even the other one I was looking at. What's his name? The Department of Ungentlemanly Affairs. English Ivan.
Oh, English Ivan.
Who is not English, and also his name is probably not Ivan.
Right.
Your DNA has now been granted clearance to travel within the Rust Commons. Please wait.
Which
while
I just
activate
find
the-
funny, like that's like the big thing on his shtick. It's just like, he's not English, and his name is definitely not Ivan.
But everybody
he
calls
goes
him
by
English Ivan. Right.
It's like, alright, that's cool.
I mean, it could
okay.
also be Joss, who thankfully they changed his name.
What was the big thing with him? Like, why did they have to change his name and shit?
They didn't have to change his name per se, but he was used to be called Injun Joss.
Ensign Joss?
Injun.
Oh, Injun Joss?
He was totally not a Native American play on a bunch of things.
Oh. I mean, they did re-release another Native American character.
Yeah.
But this one seems to have a little bit better, like, style to it.
Yeah.
A little less accidentally offensive.
Yeah. I mean, that's also something I also give them a bit more too, is they've always have been a bit more, not really inclusive, but diverse in their characters.
Oh yeah, like even
Lady J.
way back at the beginning. Lady J is a blind samurai. Where are you going? All right, I'm gonna go grab him.
I don't know. I'm just going.
Not you, him
Oh.
specifically.
Yeah, they've always been a little bit more diverse in their characters.
I mean, they had like literally most of the diverse groups like covered within the first few.
Yeah.
I can get through this door.
Yeah, sure, you could probably still dock them on. Some of them are still pretty much characters, but at the same point, they're still...
That's part of the shtick of it, too.
Yeah. Whereas if you're, say, Warhammer, where women is essentially its own race.
Basically.
I mean, that's really the way if you look at it, because, you know, sisters are their own its own faction, and it's not like there is female space marines or female
you said
orcs.
War Machine. You meant
40K, yeah.
40K.
I thought I said Warhammer. So
in GW, no, you said War Machine.
Nah.
I'm just like, what the fuck do you mean? They're actually not that bad. Their big thing is they're like super Planet of the Hats.
Right.
Like communist steampunk Russia is very Russian.
Yeah.
Communist steampunk colonial America is very colonial America. Like.
Yeah. It's still more World War I and all other stuff than colonial when it came to them.
That's fair, but they're basically like, it's like, look, we are this caricature. This is the thing that happens.
Yeah.
Like crusading crazy priest characters are all fucking crazy crusading priest paladin things.
Yeah, their stories
like
weren't that
fire.
interesting because you're like, yeah, if you're reading a particular faction, all their stories worked out the same way.
Yeah.
Oh, we're reading a Menoth story, so guess what's happening?
People are dying on fire.
People are on fire because it's Menoth doing crazy priest Menoth stuff. But yeah, no, Warhammer 40K.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Let's see
they're
here.
getting
How
a
many
little bit
female
better
characters
and-
are there on the table? Let's see here. They're in the Sisters of Battle, which is an all-female faction. They're in the Eldar, which is pretty much all-female characters.
But if you look at like the Eldar, it's like, oh, you have, well, they've got, okay, so I was going to point out Dark Eldar, where it's like, oh, you have witches and warriors, but actually their latest kits have been like, specifically, like, they've been diverse to have, like, witches have 6 females to 4 males, and warriors have 6 males to 4 females, but there's at least like, oh, hey, there's more to them than that.
Yeah, they've improved
you don't talk about
slightly.
homunculuses because they are inclusive in that they probably identify more as a they them than anything else.
It's true, but it's not
maybe
like
more
that's ever
closer
going to
to
actually
it.
come up in the 40K lore at all.
Yeah.
Whereas you go to Malifaux, where, like,
Yeah.
that's actually plot points at some point.
Yeah, like Tony's background specifically being from literally black slaves.
Yeah.
Like, that is a big background point that comes up in her story and why she betrays Ramos.
Yeah.
Like, they don't shy away from it, which is kind of interesting on their part.
The car below.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. You have a big spider ant that you're fighting.
I know. I'm trying to get the one that's about to die. But, there we go. Got it.
I'm trying to provide suppressing fire, but I'm way the fuck over here. But yeah, it's like, that is story stuff. Like, it actually, like, incorporates why things work this way. It even incorporates sibling rivalry really well with Nekama and Lilith.
Yep.
Just sad to see it go the way it did. I do not know whether we... Oh, it's on the button.
Shoot their ass. Fire ant, shoot their ass.
I'm shooting them in the head. I'm like, I don't remember where the weak point is. So I'm just like, oh yeah, it's the button.
The butt. The
Yeah.
bouquet.
I don't even know where we're currently going.
Yeah, whereas like War of Hordes, like I said, it's character stuff. I will say this though, with the release of Age of Sigmar, they have worked very hard on being more inclusive. Like, a lot of the new released models, if they're not just like Lizardmen, they have like female variant
Yeah.
stuff. And not just on like, oh, the good guy side. It's like, no, they made really cool looking female, like, you would like one. They made thick girl female Chaos Warrior.
Nice.
They gave her super big, thick armor. She's well, like, modeled. It's like,
What is this
yeah,
model? I need it.
Yeah.
She's got, I'd have to look it up. I'll post it to you guys later. It's like,
Okay.
It's not like, it's kind of like how they did the sisters, where it's just like, it's tasteful boob armor.
Okay. But it's like, as I say on my point there too, it's like, look at 40K. Like, on multiple occasions, people have been like, yo, what about a female space marine? They're like, no, that will never happen.
To be fair, they at least went back with the Horus Heresy and retconned why there can't be females. It's like, they basically said it's like female genetics do not work for an Astartes. But they're trying to add more by being like, okay, female genetics might not do it, but we're gonna make sisters not the fucking, Matt Ward of what it used to be.
Naturally weaker than men, essentially.
Yeah. It's like, first of all, the sisters are... Oh, that is a problem.
The only conversations
We can't win this fight.
Flee! Run!
What's the problem? What?
Level
giant
26
flying
fire-breathing
bird.
rock?
and others I need to stay outside of my tent. My waning ability to discern logic from insanity.
We're doing like one. When I pulled out the sniper rifle, shot it for a crit for 3 damage. I'm like, yep, we're not winning that fight.
Went off for a few hours during my last sleep cycle. I heard you sneak out. If I were to pontificate, I would infer that the Eridan writings show a class-based society that was quite capable of both leadership and of armed conflict.
Yeah, I did 90 points of damage.
Pick me up, I can kill it.
But yeah, it's like their work, like,
They're
the
trying.
lore's gotten
In
better.
theory.
They've added female Imperial Guardsmen. Hopefully, whenever they get around to actually updating Eldar, you get something closer to what Dark Eldar have versus what Eldar currently are, which is like, are you playing Halley Banshees? No? Alright, you don't have female models.
I mean, Matt...
To be fair,
I'll just say, GW had a very tough time during the Matt Ward era.
Yeah. Well,
All
the
across
worst
the
part about
board.
Matt Ward era, and I'm going to point it out even though I'm collecting Grey Knights now,
Yep.
is,
Trying. Come on, I'm trying. I'm trying. It won't let me pick you up.
yeah, distract effects.
I killed it. And we got
like,
nothing good.
is to point out,
Yeah, nothing good.
Cornate
That was
Knights.
a lot of work for nothing.
I don't know if you guys remember what Cornate Knights were.
No.
Alright, it's literally the proof that either Matt Ward's a misogynist or just really, really bad at writing stories. But basically what happened is Grey Knights show up to a world, being attacked by Khorne. Fine, it's Grey Knights, that's just a thing that happens.
Yeah.
All of the humans have been corrupted except for a core of 20 remaining sisters who have survived months of fighting.
Yep.
After being saved, or after the Grey Knights show up. I'll go pick them up. No, never mind, we want to get out of that car.
That car's about to explode anyways.
Yep. After finding them, you know, it's not even like it's the, oh, we're gonna purge them because, you know, that's just what we do because we're Grey Knights. It's like, no, obviously their purity was enough to stave off Khorne. We're going to murder them in cold blood and use their body, their blood to coat our purity seals so that we can fight back Khorne.
What?
Yeah, that was what he wrote in the 5th edition codex. That's why Cornate Knights were just such a thing when during that era, and why Matt Ward got like crucified.
Yeah, good.
Besides the fact that Caldor Drago was literally invented because in 5th edition specifically because Matt Ward couldn't resurrect Bobby G. Funnily enough, he gets resurrected 2 editions later.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you want to be like, if you don't want to cut corners, like 3, but still, like, you know, 10 years later, they're bringing back the guy he really wanted to bring back but couldn't. Yeah. But yeah, like, if Sisters of Battle showed up in a Matt Ward codex, it was specifically because Sisters
He
of
was
Battle
told
were
to.
considered strong enough to be Worf.
Yeah.
They only showed up to die. Now, to be fair, the Sisters play with a very sacrifice-heavy army style. Like, you have enough elite units to endure some attacks, but you're basically choosing, okay, what am I giving up this turn to win next turn?
I mean, you could also blame Matt Ward for one of the dumbest fiction for my favorite faction, or one of my favorite factions.
Before they upgraded the Necrons to be legitimate, the Necron Blood Angel storyline.
Yep, the Necron Blood Angel storyline.
Yeah,
which universally is regarded as dumb, even with the new upgraded Necrons.
With new Necrons, it makes slightly more sense because you can be like, oh, these actually have like a fucking brain. But literally, the old ones, it's like, yeah, no, they were still just basically Terminator ripoffs. This doesn't make any sense.
Is she done talking yet, Patricia?
Nope, still not done yet.
I drive myself so far off the edge, I do not remember why I was doing this in the first place.
I love you, Patricia.
457. This is exciting. I think I might strip naked and run around to celebrate, but I'll do it during the dinner.
Yeah, I got my game muted so it doesn't come through the mic.
Before overloading,
You play with headphones.
My TV muted.
my program was able to decipher quite a bit more than I've been able to
I
understand.
could, but I wouldn't be able to hear y'all.
It will take
Yeah, that's fair.
But I was able to find many repeated instances of an
Oh,
event
it's
that
in the
took place
other
every
area. Okay.
200 years.
I
It's
think,
repeated
or my
many
map's
times
just
with
bugged out.
A symbol that looks not
That's
unlike
just
a circle
where
with an
Quest
upside-down
Turning, I
V
think,
in
is.
it.
Ah,
It's possible that this is
sorry.
the vault.
There's a car depot over here I can get on.
About the vault happens
Yeah.
every 200 years.
Yeah, no, you say, well, even then, even in light of the new ones, it's still a very out of place story.
Yeah. Like, it's definitely, like, it's like we logicked it better, but this was definitely something that we just kind of just tell you that it works and you kind of accept it because we still think it's kind of cool.
Yeah. We'll tell you it works, and you're going to accept it because we wrote it.
Which is funny because they absolutely, like, I've been reading through the Grey Knights Codex. They absolutely retcon Cornate Knights.
Yeah.
It's gone. It is gone. I think it was rewritten so that the sisters tragically died while they were trying to stop Korn, but it wasn't killed by Grey Knights specifically. I'm getting off here. I love getting into a car and then immediately having to get off of it. You're about to die.
Yeah, I see that. That's Contagion,
I was
though.
talking about Contagion.
Contagion's about to die.
Yeah. I found him just in time. I'm not the best sniper, but I can hit a little bit.
Pull my pistol.
Day 481. It's true. It's all true. My program did it. Program. I'm now certain that the vault is here, and that the symbol has something to do with opening it.
Hello. How's it going? Thank you for the follow.
And it also
Hello.
It looks like there are extreme measures to
Chrono?
keep the vault
Chrono.
secure, but
Oh, wow.
they open every
Oop, I am dying to a badass psycho.
The vault's contents must
Yeah,
be
you are.
extremely valuable, maybe better than the Atlas tech. But I cannot reveal this information to anyone just yet. If I'm wrong,
Nice.
none,
I
and
got
if
that
I'm
headshot critical
right,
save.
will claim it.
Nice.
Find the vault myself.
I'm running over to you now.
I'm trying to book it out of here. Don't think I need to be here any longer.
Leaving on a jet plane.
That's good to hear. You're well. Nice, nice.
I'm gonna have to play this by myself a little, go through some of the stories, so I can get those fucking two other.
The weapon
yeah.
upgrades? Or the weapon slots?
What the fuck shot me?
It's just really fucking difficult just to do with an SMG and an assault rifle. And that's
Just
it.
soloed Underdome on my level 24 Siren. Nice. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, we're having a bit of a time here on 3 people because the difficulty ramped
the
up so much.
difficulty spikes and we keep all running off by ourselves.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, let me in the car.
Get in. Get in. Beep beep.
Provided you can't run me over at least.
Yeah. At least there's no friendly runovers. Right.
Got him.
Rock.
He's still alive though.
Car's about to explode.
Yeah, it is. Oh, this is not a great spot to be in.
Damn you, fire ants. Nope, I'm not gonna get that killed. I'm going to die here.
Shut down their mining operations here on Pandora. I think they are insane. Or that is, whoever is making
Yeah, I mean, not too much you can really say.
I'm gonna die.
Look at once again, as you go back to, Malifaux, you've got... Whoa.
I got, there's a bunch of fun stuff with the new stuff. In fact, the only big problem I have is just still kind of the lack of,
lack of...
still just like a lack of models. They haven't it's like, oh hey, we're getting all this title release stuff before that new faction we're working on actually has full armies for all their guys.
Well, the title thing, though, they are just releasing cards, which again they just release it to their app at the same point.
I think they're also releasing new models for said cars, but again, it's not really that big a deal because it's just it's just the one-off model for
they're just
the title,
an alternate sculpt model
versions. Yeah, it's basically like they did in the old editions where it's just alt scopes.
Whereas, it's essentially alt sculpt, so it's not like they're releasing them without the other army released yet. Okay, that's in the previous zone to turn it in. Got it. Did we finish everything in this area, or is there still more?
Nope. And that car exploded on impact.
You do realize you take damage when you run something over, right?
I do, but usually it dies horribly in the process.
Why would I care, though? It's running things over.
Because the car will blow up and kill you.
Blech.
That's what they all say.
You forget, there's a reason why one of my favorite factions in 40k is Speed Freaks.
Oh, I didn't know that, so...
Well, one of my favorite factions in 40k is Speed Freaks. And I equip every vehicle I can with as many ramming vehicle options as I possibly can.
Evape.
All right, you want to update the quests so that we know which one we're actually currently on, or?
Yeah.
There's a star over here. I'm going to go to that star.
I believe stars are just the PvP arenas. I think.
It is.
The next one's SMG.
Yeah.
Who wants to fight me?
Those are only the PvP arenas.
Not me. Not me. You'll be a coward and run from my giant punchy fists.
Away, Bloodwing, away!
So yeah, I've been looking at Explorers, and I think even though I did get Raspy, Raspy might be my only Arcanist. I might just switch out for doing Explorers, just because it's kind of it's the new thing. So there's kind of just some interest in just, hey, there's new stuff to see here.
Brick. Yeah, we got Brick's over there somewhere. Where are you, Brick?
I'm over here near the SMG quest line.
Our map currently is telling us to leave the map, so...
Yeah.
I think it bugged out on us.
Yeah, probably. Let me try changing it again. How about now?
Uh-huh. Oh, the mini-map is just not updating. That's what's happening. The mini-map is not
updating. You guys can
updating.
teleport to my car, and it'll bring you over here at least.
I'll get there eventually, not to worry about.
Yeah, no reason for me to worry at all. As stated before, being by yourself being a problem.
Yeah,
No reason to worry at all.
No reason to worry. Don't worry. But no, we're doing the. We'll let you know. We're doing the. We got the Mordecai brick power combo going on here.
Yep. And then Contagion, who occasionally manages to have time to join us, like this week, plays.
It's playing the Siren.
Playing Siren.
Siren's fucking broken, yo.
Oh yeah, I know. Siren was the first thing I beat this game with.
I beat the game with Brick.
Yeah, I beat the game first with Brick too.
Yeah, I haven't beaten the game. I've beaten the game with everybody but Brick and Rollin. So I asked to do Brick this time because I'm honestly, while what happens in 2 with Brick is fun, it's not like. Or not Brick, Rollin is fun. It's not particularly like the kind of thing, like, I'm not actually interested in playing.
Right.
Oh, God.
Getting there. I think. Maybe.
Oh, we're halfway there. Oh,
I got stuck by a bunch of
This is more like I walked 5,000 more. 500 miles.
Oh, yeah, for you maybe. For me, it's the other way around.
Ah. The guy behind me. There you are. That grenade is nowhere near where I wanted to go. Away, Bloodwing, away! Alright, level 24 mercenary siren with focus on weapon action. Yeah. Nice.
Please go away. Nope.
You're still dying over there. Don't worry.
Come here.
You got it. I got faith in you. Get that second win.
It's a badass.
You can do it. I got faith in you.
Oh, sweet. Regular Psycho. Nope. The second badass Psycho ran over here.
You got it.
Well, on plus side, there's a spawn point right the fuck outside.
Oh.
Just as you guys got here. Oh, halfway there. Whoa, whoa. Moisturizing hair.
Stream labels. I forgot to open up stream labels. That's what's going on. So, hold on. Let's see here. Let me get stream labels open so that my shit actually updates.
Also, welcome for the subscribe pause on Poncho's stream.
That's a bot.
Oh, that's a bot.
That's
Never
one of the
mind.
that's one of the hate raid
Fuck
bots.
That guy in particular.
That's one of the hate raid bots. Because I've been paying attention enough. I'm fairly certain I keep blocking him on my, but somehow he keeps not being banned.
Well, I'm wondering if it's like the bot just increments its number every time it gets banned.
No, it's the same number I'm noticing this time too. But yeah, no, that's one of the.
Ban the if it talks and it spams words, ban the words that it says.
Yeah. No, well,
like
no, it hasn't talked yet. Basically, it joins to scope you out first, and then it will raid you with 5,000 bots all spamming hate raid stuff. So, and it's not just a singular thing that they're spamming you with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's basically you have to delete it immediately, or else it causes you problems. I got stuck. There we go. So while he's dealing with that, yeah. So I'm looking at the two, I guess 3 creepy ones because
Where's the rest of this SMG shit?
it's gonna be all. You gotta really look for it. It's gonna be all over the place.
Stream stuff, neighbors. Yeah, okay. That updated. All right. But yeah, no. Let's see here. But whoa, right.
Yeah, because I was singing.
Now you got me saying.
Yeah, I'm okay. I have that happen. It's just a thing I do. Ah, there's one. There's one piece of it. I just gotta find the last one. Maybe I can get high enough I can look around and see green sticking out anywhere. Ah, there it
I'll pick
is.
that up just so it's off the.
Yep, found it. That's
Yeah.
all of them. Alright, the last quest we have is to meet with Tanner.
Alright. Is it the meet or turn it in? Oh, Tannis found. So yes, find Tannis. Okay, here we are.
So is it just me, or are there a fuck ton of red dots all over this part right here that we can't get to?
I think that's just
no,
you.
You can get to them. Why'd you shoot my car?
Cause it was there and in the way. And the bullets
Didn't
make
do
you go
anything,
faster.
I'm not dealing with that today.
What, you don't want to deal with the badass?
Nope. Gonna go turn in the quest.
Yeah, no, the just banning a word is useful if you don't want to deal with any of the big follow bots, or, you know, do you want to get famous? Here's big follows. You can deal with those bots. No, the hate raid bots, on the other hand, there isn't a singular message that they're spamming people with.
Yeah, it's just general hate speech.
There's also the Nazi and, you know, hate images that are in their profile pics. There's also... They'll also spam your, you know, your, like, as I said, if you have a pop-up, you know, thanks for following, it's all of their names. It's a very big issue. That's a wall. I don't...
Yeah. Supposedly, so I mean, I don't happen to stream on that day, but there's a stream out on Monday.
It's Wednesday.
Or Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, September 1st, the day off Twitch.
Yeah, but apparently before that even happened, like, Twitch has already started talking about what the problem is and looking into it and trying to solve it.
Yeah.
Because the reason why there's a whole, like, day off thing is literally like Twitch was saying, oh, it's not their problem, and then suddenly like, well, if we don't play, you get no ad revenue, and suddenly
well, it
like,
actually,
well, let's not
the
get
thing
hasty.
is, here's the thing, so there's if you watch Apox Vox, he actually put out a video that really elaborates on that, is that people nowadays know that we're not going to hurt a big corporation with a boycott in the financial. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
Sweet, an achievement, Pyro.
Yeah,
but the point is that it brings attention to it, which it has done already.
Yeah. And so and good corporations, like it looks like Twitch is trying to do at least.
Yeah.
We'll take care of it.
Well, apparently they've already actually had a sit-down conversation with the person who was organizing the protest. Yeah. So that means that it has already worked, and it hasn't even, you know, happened yet. So.
Yeah. And the funny part is, it's like, I agree. Like a lot of like things aren't going to work, but if you look at like what's happening with Blizzard now, you're literally watching that company like explode on itself. Like,
yeah.
It's, like, besides the fact that right now Shadowlands is kind of like the Shadowlands like 9.1 release is kind of, well,
let me get over there. Is it around
shit. Oh, it's around this way. We just have to get through the spider ants first.
Oh, okay. We're lost. Where are we?
Yeah, it was kind of like shit, to be honest. Like, so like you have people who are boycotting the game because they're like, this game sucks. Then you have like everybody else who's just like, oh, by the way, all this shit you're doing sucks. Like you guys are a shitty company, which is why I just like I just couldn't keep up the death knell. Like, even to play with people that I enjoy playing with, I'm just like, I am going to do my best to get you addicted to the games that I play, and that has finally worked.
Yeah, it's finally got them to come play for.
the funny part is not everyone. I'm getting almost unilateral across the board, being like, oh man, Final Fantasy 14 is such a better game. And I'm like, you guys haven't even gotten to like the fun stuff yet. Like,
you guys are still in.
Sucks.
You guys are still in a Realm Reborn.
Like, I'm legitimately like, 2.0 sucks. Like, if you guys are having this much fun, I must be like just fucking jaded with like the new shit, cause like even Stormblood, which it has conniption fits at times, was like an enjoyable game.
Yeah.
I think it's mainly because I like the concept of here is a villainous character that actually is a terrifying threat to you versus is just like a political one that's just like, I have to do all of the paperwork to kill you, like the last one was, or the last 4.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, no, Xenos? Yeah. Your introduction to him is him legitimately bitch slapping you across a room.
Yeah.
With ease. He did not struggle.
Yeah. He did not have any trouble fighting you.
And I like that, because like up till that point you had basically ascended to godhood as far as like people trying to fight you. It was like, yeah, no, don't fight me. It's much easier to fight something else instead.
Yeah. I was saying, it's even more, you know, if your friends actually enjoy playing games like, I don't know, Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing, there's a Animal Crossing Stardew Valley coming in the next expansion.
Oh, this isn't what we're doing, it just happens to be glowy.
Yeah, because there's an island sanctuary thing coming out in the next expansion where you get your own private island thing. In theory.
I just wanna bitch slap the Levior.
Oh, that was a little very delayed shot. Okay. That shouldn't even hit.
The Alfie Daddy. I gotta go bitch slap him a few times.
Yeah, I still actually have to finish the main story quest.
Oh, you haven't figured out why you want to bitch slap him yet?
Pretty much. There's a couple things I need to. Well, the answer is what I did was I went and unlocked the dungeon, and then that was as far as I went in the main story.
I don't think I've played that dungeon since beating it the one time. It's a fun dungeon.
Yeah, I've run it several times. I think I have a bunch of the gear you get out of it.
Yeah, I literally picked it up and then just kind of like didn't with it.
Yeah.
Tom Nook is a mobster.
Huh?
Tom Nook is a mobster.
Yeah, we know. Obvious.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
We know
that's completely and totally drinking whiskey. It's not coffee.
I believe it.
And if it is, it's Irish coffee.
Yeah, it's Irish coffee.
God.
Come on,
I like how we're talking about Animal Crossing. I'm pretty sure my wife in the background. Okay, now she's watching a movie. She was playing it earlier.
Get our feet out of the dust.
Speaking of, I gotta play some Switch games.
Yep.
With my capture my card.
Oh, you got a
will not be
capture
getting
card?
a Switch.
Why not?
It'll be a waste of money for me.
Why?
Because the only game I'll ever play on it is Pokemon. Because I have no interest in anything else.
But Fire Emblem.
But
I have no interest in it.
Metroid.
I have no interest in it.
Zelda.
No interest in it.
Mario's.
No interest in them.
How do you have no interest in any of these games?
Are you a Sega kid?
Are you even living? I mean, even as a Sega kid, they're all on Switch games now.
I was just like, I don't know why I said.
No,
Sega
I grew up playing Nintendo. I don't care for Nintendo anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, not everybody is. I think the Switch is a good console.
It's an amazing console, but I just won't get it because it'll be a waste of money.
Yeah, you're just not interested in it, which is fine. Like a lot of franchises I like come out on Switch.
Yeah. In my opinion, it is a very fantastic model that probably should have come out sooner. And I think it wouldn't have. And I think they should have skipped the Wii U and whatever the other thing was that they tried to do.
I
and
think
gone
the
straight to
problem is
Switch.
the Wii U probably had to exist for the Switch to exist
Yeah.
because of the
I
tablet
like
of the Wii U.
though.
The
I
problem,
like the
well,
Wii
the
U.
real problem with the Wii U is nobody knew it was actually a new console. Everybody just thought it was a peripheral for the Wii.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, speaking of the Wii U and games I never played that were on the Wii U,
I gonna have to be specific.
I need to actually play Skyward Sword.
Do you want me to turn on the fan?
No, I'm fine. That's why I wore shorts.
I never played Skyward Sword, and so I need to play
Prepare to be
Skyward Sword.
disappointed.
What?
Prepare to be disappointed.
Why would I be disappointed?
Skyward Sword, I would say, is like that. What like everything that was wrong with modern Zelda games up and until Zelda the Skyrim edition came out.
Mm-hmm. Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild, like everything up to that, like Skyward Sword was basically like how it ended up being bad. To be fair, I was way more of a
the
fan
thing
of-
I've biggest heard about Skyward Sword is that it is one of the most decisive Zelda games. You either absolutely love it or absolutely hate it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And
Most
that
of the people I know who claim to really love it are those people who. I mean him, no offense. Actually, I do absolutely.
yeah, I
mean
think
him
it seems
offense.
cool too. That's
But-
why I want to play it.
But like, for me, Skyward Sword was like the slightly better working Sonic 06 of the Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was just. I mean, to be fair, and again, I have to preface this. I am much more of a 2D Zelda fan than I am a 3D Zelda fan. The only 3D Zelda I liked was Wind Waker.
Majora's Mask is my favorite one, so.
Didn't
Majora's
care for
Mask is my
Majora's-
second favorite Zelda game ever, because my first Zelda game is never going to get a remake.
Which one?
The Oracle of Seasons and Time.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll give you that. Like, that probably won't ever get a remake.
But
My favorite LOZ, I will not be surprised it never gets a remake.
yeah.
Twilight Princess, I fucking love Twilight Princess.
It got a remake on the Switch or
Yeah.
Wii U.
Yeah, it did.
Did it?
Yeah, it did. It got a really nice HD makeover and remake, and I'm hoping that they'll just take it and port it to Switch someday so I can play it again. My favorite, like, of
What?
all the side characters you get, Midna's probably my favorite just because she's sassy and fun. But, like, my favorite is Wind Waker.
Wait, are we talking about the Warriors?
No. Twilight Princess.
Oh, Twilight Princess. Yeah, I could see that one being ported over eventually.
Yeah, because it's already on the Wii U. I got him.
Well, it was on the Wii regular.
No, it came out on the Wii U too. It got an eventual port.
Oh. I want to say my biggest thing for Skyward Sword, anyways, is to back up slightly because I just want to finish this thought, is
Yeah.
that it removed the motion controls for the Switch version. So.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, that was like one of the biggest problems was that it had motion.
Yeah, the re-release got rid of the motion controls.
Yeah. There's a really good Ego Raptor rant that kind of sums up like kind of my problem with 3D Zeldas as a whole, and also just Skyward Sword in particular when he goes off on a rant on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just link that later because it's like here's basically my opinion. It kind of comes down to the game is a little too slow.
Right.
And by a little, I mean it's actually surprisingly slow, but I'm not gonna go into details on that. I can't put it to words as well. In fact, I didn't actually have words why I didn't like Ocarina of Time until I actually like sat down and watched this video. I'm like, finally, somebody actually managed to give me like what, like I couldn't put this to words, like what was wrong with this other than I don't know why you people like this. It's a really shitty game. And it's just like, no, this is what it is. This makes sense. Are you okay over there?
And there's a he's way over there.
Yeah, he is way over there.
Well, let's say it's I like 3D Zeldas all around. So,
Like I said, I think Wind Waker's my favorite.
I say, well, I mean, there's also a point out. There's also in part a reason why I didn't buy it immediately. I'm waiting for it to sell or sale.
Yeah,
Because I wasn't going to pay a
say.
full $60 price tag for it, but
Yeah.
I mean, I
For
watched
what
the
amounts to a very fancy remake.
What do y'all think of the Steam dock that's coming out?
I'm not planning on getting it, so I have zero opinions on it.
I have a PC that will play everything just fine. That I'm going to play on that, and I don't think I'm ever going to have good. It's the problem in which any of the cloud gaming things that I have come across thus far will have is that Wi-Fi and internet technology has not caught up to be able to play that as seamlessly as they want you to think you are going to be able to play it.
Yeah, especially since I don't live in Sweden where I can get gigabit
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
and even furthermore, if it's to be able to play in my own home, I'm just going to play it on my computer because that's where my computer is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I'm
cool
thinking about
in
getting
the essence of the Switch is because I can play games on the Switch that I can't play on my computer. That's why I have my Switch.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting it because you can use it to emulate all the Switch games and stuff like that.
If
And
you're
then
just
on
going to
top
do
of
that,
I
get
could
yourself a
put-
Raspberry Pi.
And then on top of that, I could put MTG Arena on it, which I've been playing a shit ton of lately.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
have
which
fucking
again, if
cardboard
that's
crack.
if emulation is your main reason for getting it, get yourself a Raspberry Pi. It's probably a lot cheaper, and people sell mod kits specifically for Raspberry, specifically for emulating games. So,
I remember this place. I remember this place all too well.
yeah, this is probably going to be a fun area, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. I specifically remember this place because I remember it being a fucking nightmare.
But I mean, again, I like the 3D Zeldas. Majora's Mask was my favorite. I don't think I ever I've played Wind Waker, but I've never beaten it because I never owned a GameCube.
Yeah.
I've borrowed a friend's GameCube, but then I've never I didn't beat in it.
That one's a fun one. I think you would like that one just because you're sailing and there's pirates.
Yeah, well, I'm fairly certain if I really wanted to, I think what was there was a re-release of it.
There's a re-release on the Wii U and I think also the Wii.
I don't think it's come out on the Switch, but I do have the Dolphin emulator, so if I could just find a ROM of it.
Yeah.
Crazy Earl.
Thing turned on? Look it, I ain't talking you about Jack Monkey Squat till you get rid of all them pests.
Away, Bloodwing, away!
Fucking love Crazy Joe.
I think you mispronounced Majora's Masterpiece, my friend. Oh, sorry. Majora's Masterpiece. Listen, as I keep stating over and over, Majora's Mask is my favorite one of the 3D Zelda, so.
Why'd you take that? It's literally for him.
Oh, hold on. Whoops. I saw shiny and I went, I must pick it up. Space to drop. Here you go.
Can you mute yourself for a minute?
Yeah, sure. 1 sec.
But Majora's Mask, but I actually owned a Wii for a short period of time, I played Majora's Twilight Princess, which was actually the main reason why I purchased a Wii, which I really enjoyed that one. I can definitely see that eventually getting a port. Away, Bloodwing. Oh, they're already dead.
Yeah, he's talking about how much he hated this zone. This zone was perfectly fine for me.
No, we haven't had any issues yet.
I remembered having problems here.
I mean, you could have, but
I'm on fucking fire.
no, you're being a acidic.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull out my sniper rifle.
Ta-da!
Yeah, just throw
Yeah,
it.
you already got it. Never mind. We blew everything up in the area.
Somebody did, and it wasn't me because I ran into it.
There was explosive barrels.
It was me. I blew it all up.
You're an asshole.
But,
I didn't blow up that stuff, but I blew up all the stuff near the next to the dude.
Yeah,
didn't know
I
what
was
I
the one
had.
that blew it up because I thought you did it, and I was trying to blow you up.
But, you know, honestly, I did not like the motion controls. Which is any report that I will definitely glad, and why I will play the Skyward Sword one at some point. They got rid of the motion controls. I think there's an option to turn them on, but screw that. But I did, as I said, I got another capture card.
Yeah, you're gonna get a capture card once I get my fucking pace sorted out.
Yeah,
I'll be
that
buying
would
a
be
monitor.
helpful, having your pace sorted out. So, at some point, I'm going to play some. I'm going to start playing Switch games on here, especially when I'm also. I said you have no interest in it, but Metroid, I'm a fan of that series, and I can't wait for Metroid Prime 4.
I'm not a fan of that series, but I actually, after watching the Castlevania anime, kind of want to go play Castlevania.
Well, I mean that's a
Or
good
at least
series.
maybe the new one, Bloodstained Symphony of the Night.
Mm-hmm. The totally not Castlevania game from the guy who made Castlevania.
The guy who made Castlevania has more or less gone on record to say this is Castlevania again.
Yeah.
Just that I couldn't do Castlevania because
Konami.
Konami owns the rights.
Yep.
So here's Bloodstained Symphony of the Night. Totally not a Castlevania game.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. This is
even the
totally
main
not
character
Castlevania.
is-
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I think the main bad guy is A, still Dracula, and B, I think the character you play as is specifically his daughter.
Yes.
It's like okay, he didn't keep Alucard, he just went with something else instead, but it's basically the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about the anime is when Dracula meets Belmont again for the first time. Belmont punches him in the fucking face, and he's like, you must be Belmont.
The absolute best fucking reaction, considering how depressed he had been the entire fucking show up to that point.
Yeah.
He finds Belmont and is just like, sweet, I get to kick your fucking teeth in, and then proceeds to do just that because the only person there who's actually actively a threat to him is his son.
I watched Overly Sarcastic's analyzation of that
it wasn't
scene.
over this moment. Yeah, they did a really good job with that. I need to get behind cover.
Watch out, there's a badass.
That's okay.
Watch out, there's a badass as you immediately drop.
Yeah. No, I was letting myself drop on purpose so that I could get full shields back.
Ah.
I basically, the shotgun I carried could one-shot any of the smaller enemies if they get close enough, and there was a burning psycho on top of me.
Yeah. Which, as I say too, speaking of Metroidvanias anyways, I know I mentioned earlier, I just finished Hollow Knight, but I think the next one I'm going to actually end up playing is, I don't really think it's a Metroidvania, but it's still a platformer of Ori and the Blind Forest.
Yeah.
But I need to find more Metroidvania games to play in general. That aren't ridiculously here to murder you as all hell.
Yeah,
What
once
is Metrovania?
What?
Metroidvania is basically the classification for games that are Metroid/Castlevania.
They're generally so what classifies a game as a Metroidvania generally are the 2D platformers that have very large sprawling maps that require you to backtrack to areas as you unlock new abilities.
Okay.
Very much in similar of, hence why it's coined off of either Metroid or, Castlevania, is those are just the archetypical games that, spawn that genre.
You might like Dead Cells then.
I have Dead Cells. That's fun. The problem is Dead Cells is a roguelite on top of being a Metroidvania, which where your average Metroidvania is not a roguelike. It is just a static map that opens up as you explore.
I think right now the first 2 Metroid games play style is down to 20 minutes.
Yeah. You can speed run, I think, Metroid or Super Metroid. I think the world record is like 20 minutes and like 30 seconds or something.
Oh, well.
Low like that.
Okay.
You're all the way up there. How do I get up there?
Guy in the face.
I was kind of
Oh,
shooting
maybe
the guy.
let Contagion die. Oh, I did it because I realized I ran past him after I died. You walked it off. It's fine. You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You walked it off.
Stop being such a baby.
But like as I said, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is a Metroidvania.
Yeah.
Shantae is almost a Metroidvania.
I would say it's a Metroidvania in this like in the same vein that it's you technically get new powers and can go back. The difference is most levels are it's not one giant world you can navigate. It's broken up into levels, but it's technically a Metroidvania in that there's sections of those levels that you can go back and do.
Well, you actually need to, especially in the new one. You had to actually even in Pirate's Curse, you actually had to go back to the previous levels once you unlock new abilities. So
yeah,
that's kind of what one of the defining things of a Metroidvania is once you get a new ability, you have to backtrack to previous maps. So
the old places, yeah. So yeah, I guess we could classify it as a Metroidvania in that vein.
Yeah, it's just as opposed to a singular sprawling map, it is multiple stages.
This was
plus.
So this was the area, like in this area, I is where I had a lot of trouble, and I think it was because of all the barrels, and it looks like with multiple people, like that wasn't as big a deal anymore.
Because we just blew up all the barrels before getting there.
As a siren, barrels are not a problem. Barrels are your friend because you pop your LB and detonate all the barrels around you.
Yeah.
On top of detonating as yourself. And then you smack something and detonate again.
But, trying to think of things. Yeah, no, as I said, I need to find more Metroidvanias to play. I think, but I definitely know the next game in which I'm going to end up playing is Ori, because that's also just supposed to be a really good one in general.
I think you'll like that one. It's very atmospheric.
And
I haven't played it. I just watched Let's Plays of it.
Yeah.
I just bought a PS4 off my friend so I could play Bloodborne again.
I've never actually played
to buy and own Bloodborne myself.
Too bad.
And paying for PlayStation now.
Yeah. I say like I said, I own it, but I'm not a huge fan of those games.
I fucking love Bloodborne.
As much as I keep trying to play, I have tried all of the Dark Souls games and stuff like that. I'm just not too much of a fan of it. On top,
Dark Souls.
I would say I don't like the Dark Souls styles games for the simple fact that I like a good challenge. I don't like frustration for frustration's sake, though.
Yeah.
Like making a challenge of a game that is like, oh, I'm gonna play like Borderlands 1 as Brick, but I can only use melee attacks even if I'm not in Berserker stance. Like, that's a fun challenge. Like, it makes the game more frustrating for me, but I am choosing to take this challenge into my claws and make it my own.
Yeah. Whereas, well, the thing is about, I mean, if you listen to a lot of people, they're going to tell you it's not difficult for difficult's sake. It's difficult so that you learn and get good. Which I'm like, sure, but I don't have that kind of time to waste on getting that good. Which, I mean, I guess you could argue that I just played through Hollow Knight and it definitely took some lessons from the Soulborn type of games and some of those boss fights that I eventually, was able to muscle through. But the answer is, let's be honest, I don't have that kind of fucking time these days to dump 30 hours learning how to fight a single boss.
Yeah, if I want a game that difficult, I'll go play something I'm better at, which is an RTS.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
I mean, I would like to play it, but also I'll put it out. I'm one of those people where everybody's going to bitch at me for being like, I wish there was difficulty settings.
I would give Bloodborne a shot because Bloodborne isn't difficult for difficult's sake, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Hollow Knight, where a few things you can just brute force your way through, and other things, after fighting it once or twice, you notice the patterns, and you're like, okay, well, if I dodge here, I shouldn't be hit by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I wanted to do that, I could play Kingdom Hearts 3 and just be mildly disappointed at how at what they did to my boy.
Well, in that same vein of, I've always said too, I would play Sekiro because again, it's another Soulsborne game. It's from the same creators. It's the same thing. Does the styles, but there's a mod out there that just opens up your parry window by like half a second longer, and like that's what I want. Like.
That's actually why I like the difficulty changes in, speaking of that style of game, in, I don't want to say Last Jedi?
Fallen Order?
That Star Wars Dark Souls game.
Fallen Order.
Fallen Order, yeah. Because, like, literally the difficulty is based on how good are you at deflecting stuff.
Yeah.
And I myself am not a Jedi.
Yeah, I am absolutely, but I've been playing that. It's not too bad, but
well,
yeah.
Again, there was a huge noticeable decrease in difficulty for me switching it up because it's literally like, oh, we're gonna make the difficulty is now lower because you did XYZ thing.
Yeah. But the answer is I mean I'm one of those people that you listen to any Blood Souls or whatever fan out there that tells you that we're ruining games by being like, yo, would you mind having easy setting?
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody who's like that is a dumbass. And
yeah.
It's going back over to a feature I actually used to think was bad, but actually don't anymore, was looking for raid.
Yeah.
Because I used to complain about it, like, all of the time. I was just like, man, this is such shit. Like, it's not even teaching you how to raid. And then I stopped having time to do things.
Yeah. And
suddenly it's like, this is the only way I can see any of the raid story. Like, I don't have time to do this anymore.
Yeah, or yes.
I don't do the guild thing anymore because I just drama llama shit. Like the only raiding guild I'm in is with a different streamer who is really nice. She's streaming right now. You should go watch her. Her name is Goofy.
I mean,
she doesn't
not while we're currently streaming. How about that?
Not while we're streaming. Come back later.
Go watch them after we're streaming. How about that, man? Come on, yeah, you want to keep our own viewers here, right? We like our own viewers.
Be streaming afterwards. Yeah, good point. So yeah,
you
go
could
watch
just
her later. But like she literally is like, my guild exists as literally a comfy zone for people to enjoy themselves.
Where we're supposed to be going?
Where are we going?
I don't know. I think my mini map is glitched. I'm just trying to follow.
Contagion brought us here, but this is not where we're supposed to go. Go back.
Look, man, my mini map has been glitched for a while.
All right, maybe I know this is a scary thought because it's not a warthog, but maybe I should drive.
Yeah, maybe you should drive.
My mini map's the only one working.
You have a gun that shoots a lot of bullets. Point me in the direction.
Oh my god. Let's go that way.
But, let me over that way? Nope.
You're not getting over that.
Yeah, okay, we gotta eject there. Okay, that's where we... But, yeah, no, I mean... I don't have the time anymore. I just do a lot of stuff. Yeah, sure. This channel, I stream on both this channel and my VTuber channel all the time. But even then,
send me a link to your VTuber channel. So speaking of, send me a link to your VTuber channel. I haven't been able to find it.
Okay, it's Kaidivi.
Got it.
I can send a link out there or whatever as well. But it is. I have my VTuber is Kai Divi. I am a giant cosmic space turtle as my lore. I'm out of ammo. That's what's going on.
Do you have a planet on your back?
Yep, it is straight up the, if you know Terry Pratchett's Discworld series,
Yeah.
I am complete.
I know the story of it, even though I've never actually read it before.
Yeah, I am 100% ripping that off. I mean, I say ripping off. I am paying homage or anything to that. Yeah, no, but as I say, even though I'm basically streaming 5 nights a week between this channel and that channel,
I should have forgot to make a post somewhere.
Oh, are you streaming right now?
No,
Okay.
No.
not yet.
but even though I'm essentially streaming 5 nights a week between this channel and that channel, I even then, just completing games in general, I just...
You have so much of it, you just want to move on to the next one.
Yeah. So, like for example, I'm playing Yakuza Kiwami 1 right now, but I'm just tempted to drop the difficulty down to so that I'm from normal to easy because I'm just getting frustrated at some of the fights because the computer just fucking cheats, you know, just to declare other things. But I want to get to Psychonauts 2. I've been really looking forward to Psychonauts 2, and I said I will play that game once I beat Yakuza. Unfortunately, I'm still in the middle of Yakuza right now, so I just want to get through it, so...
Yeah, I basically I have a whole plan in place for when D&D is done. The worst part is, and super congratulations to her, my wife got a new job working at school. Which,
nice.
For those who didn't know, that's what her degree is. She is a teacher. So she got. That is something that she has wanted to do for years, and she's finally done it.
And better time finding a job than our other friend there.
Yeah.
But you know, she has she has a different advantage over him.
She does have a disadvantage. Well, she also has a different advantage in that she is young education versus he is ESL.
Ah, yeah. Well, the answer is two.
Specifically, English second language like teacher.
Yeah. As opposed to the other advantage there of the fact that people don't trust men with their children as much as women for no considerable reason other than sexism. So.
Yeah. I will not disagree with people that misogyny is a big problem, and I've seen it daily. I've seen what my wife has to go through, like, but there is also such thing as like stations like nursing and teaching where it's also just hard for men who want to be in there to get into it. Yeah. But it's funny because like Rin works in Taiwan now.
Yeah, he's in Taiwan.
Good for him. He actually wanted to teach abroad too. Like part of it is he actually wanted to get the hell out of this country. And some days, honestly, can't blame him.
Yeah.
I don't think he necessarily picked a better country, but I can't necessarily blame him for getting the hell out of this one.
Yeah.
But his big thing is like he teaches English second language. The school my wife goes to is predominantly English second language, and they're screaming for ESL teachers.
Yeah.
Like, apparently they're starting 2 teachers down this year.
Well, there's also, you know, this whole world thing that's not helping immigrants for that situation over there, so.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised that wasn't still a problem for him, but I'm gonna be happy for him.
Well, he's over there, so he didn't have to worry about actually getting into the country.
No, like I said, I'm happy for him that he managed to keep the job. It seems like I don't talk to him too often as much as I used to, but it seems like he enjoys the job.
All I ever really see of him is the couple times he pops up in the chat.
I go out of my way to message him once a month to just see how he's doing. He usually tells me he's doing good and complains about his kids.
Ah.
Let's get moving.
You know, in the same way that all teachers complain about their kids like they're their own children.
Yeah, I see that too.
Well, especially because like he teaches in Taiwan. He probably actually actively has more time with these kids than their parents do.
Yeah.
I got him. Or trying to.
I got him.
Right,
Way Bloodwing. I couldn't yell away Bloodwing before dying. Never mind.
Kill it.
Got
Thank
it.
you.
I leveled up. Ding.
Cool. I'm gonna run around and kill everything now.
All right, you do that. I'm gonna spend my point.
Everything's dead.
We hit level 25, right? Yeah, 25. I can finish off what I'm doing in the gunslinger tree.
He's like, I'm gonna run and kill everything as I murdered it all.
It's all dead already.
No, you didn't. There was just as much stuff that I had to kill that you did. It's up there. I'm trying to
Oh, it's
remember.
up there. Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like you go around that way. Yeah, up the buildings.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
You got it?
No.
You got it.
Damn it. You got it. Okay.
But yeah, no, as I say, I don't have as much time as I used to play games. Or I have a lot of games I want to play.
Yeah, so it's like D&D's wrapping up soon for me, and I'm going to switch to doing painting streams so that I have more time to get painting done.
Yeah.
I've even already like planned out. It's like, oh, the first thing I want to work on is I'm going to actually start making an effort to finish up my custodes, like specifically. Because I have started working on my white scars just like in general to hold on.
Actually,
there
you know
is
what you
another
should be
quest in
painting
here.
instead? Actually, never mind. You don't really need to be painting them anyways, because it's just going to be you and me anyways.
Malifaux.
Malifaux.
You say that? Do you remember Corbin from back in the day?
Yeah.
He's trying to get people to start playing Malifaux too.
Biff is trying to get people into Malifaux?
Not Biff? I don't remember him being called Biff.
Yeah, you're talking about Cardin, right?
He was a Corbin Bogart.
Oh no, we're a different Corbin.
Yeah, he also played up at the castle. He's trying to get people into Malifaux too. And then there's another friend that maybe. Yeah, it's like I'm in a weird circle of other people into Malifaux. But my thing with Malifaux is it's like I kind of just want to like it's like I'm not penalized for playing gray models there.
No. Technically speaking, if you run official tournaments, you are.
Yeah,
but
like,
you're not
there's
penalized in the
more
same
right
way
now.
of 40k of just straight up losing points hard written in the rules. It is you're not allowed to play them, period.
I killed King Louis.
Yeah.
Murdered the shit out that man.
Nice.
I didn't even
Drop
get a
anything
chance to kill him.
Yeah.
'Cause I
Technically speaking, unlike so the difference too, even then, when it comes to 40 to having fully painted, anyways, is their logic too. You only have to have 10 models fully painted tops.
Yeah. Like the amount of stuff I need to get painted is not nearly as high.
And so the fully painted rule is not that you will be penalized in a tournament for not being fully painted. The rule is more of you just can't use those models, period.
Yeah. Which, again, fine, I'm not complaining. It's just like 10, 12 models.
Yeah, and at which point too is that's only like in the most official tournaments anyways.
Yeah, if I went to like say play Malifaux at Nova, I'd have to have it fully painted. But like,
yeah,
right now that's not a priority focus for me. Like right now, my focus is kind of just getting the
Is Nova still actually helping, or is that been Delta?
Huh?
Is Nova even still happening, or has that been Delta variant shut down?
It was not Delta variant shutdown. It was regular variant shutdown. They they had to make the decision in May if they were going to keep it or not, and they were like, we don't. Nobody. They couldn't get a lot of vendors to show up. Like nobody at that time wanted to commit to. Commit to doing that yet. So because of that, they basically were like, yeah, we just can't run it. We can't we don't have enough people here to do it yet. We'll do it when we can. Which look, I agreed with. It's like I'm not mad at them for it or blaming them for it. So it got pushed back to next year because of that.
So there you go. You got a whole nother year in which you have to worry about painting your Brush Marines.
Yep.
You can paint your Malifaux stuff.
Like I said, I'm mostly doing custodes because as far as like tournament level play, I literally told my friend straight up, I'm like, yeah, if I'm playing in a tournament, I'm bringing Custodes. So if you're showing up to that tournament, expect me to try to punch you in the face as hard as possible.
Right.
Because they're the models I actually have fucking painted.
I like how when I join into a new area, the game's already started for both of you. So I'm just kind of standing there, and then I show up, and things are being shot, and things are going on.
A little behind on the upload, huh?
Basically.
There's a Cat 4 hurricane.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the Cat 4 hurricane.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, we're not. I mean, it'll just be a tropical storm by the time it gets up here. It's nothing to worry about.
Like you don't live in New Orleans. It's not like it's a second Katrina, right?
Yeah.
I was joking with the guy who owns the place.
Mhm.
And we could go over to the hotel in New Orleans during the hurricane. I was like, it's just a Cat 4. The odds of it becoming Katrina again are, slim to none.
Exactly the same. Oh my god. Have they ever I never kept up with it. Have they actually gotten around to updating the barriers to handle a category 4 yet?
I have no idea. I just moved here.
Probably not.
But odds are, if the government had to do it, absolutely fucking not.
I think they did, because I think the problem was they were like, oh, if you're getting them now, it means you'll get them in the future. Might as well upgrade them so we don't have to do it a second time.
Yeah,
But
I think it was part of they
the
upgraded them as part of the repairs of the last time.
Yeah.
They're like, we're working on it now. We might as well be here.
Cat 4 since Katrina, and we haven't heard about New Orleans being that bad since. So theoretically, it should be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
It's just a Cat 4. I'm not worried. I don't start getting worried till it's a Cat 5.
That's because you literally lived in Florida.
Exactly. Yeah. The most I do for Cat 4 is like go buy a case of water.
I say it'll just be a tropical storm by the time it gets here.
I gotta get the bread and milk.
No, I don't even need bread and milk. I don't even grab bread and milk. I just grab water.
That's a New England joke. Like, oh, we're gonna get like enough snow to coat the ground. All of a sudden, everybody's zipping up for the jackets. Go into the local market basket. Gotta get the bread and milk. Gotta get the bread and milk.
I get the bread book. Well, I mean, there's also the other thing. It could be a complete whiteout blizzard, and you gotta go to Dunk's. Gotta get my iced coffee.
My fucking god.
Yeah.
Like, why of all this is one thing about New England I haven't wrapped my head around yet. Why is iced coffee like the thing to get in wintertime?
Because we drink our iced coffee year round.
I've never understood it. I've lived here for 10 years. I'm just like, why? It's snowing outside. Why are you not getting like a warm coffee?
Nah, man. I mean, it's like me wearing my shorts year round.
But once I get paid, I'm planning on grabbing a new monitor because my last monitor fucking died. I'm getting the upgraded version of that monitor. It is $10 more expensive. Ooh. But it has 2 HDMI ports and 1 DP port instead of 1 HDMI port, 1 DP port.
Nice. I don't know. I need to get around to upgrading my monitors at some point. I mean, they work,
which will allow me to put everything I need to on my monitor.
Yeah.
Now, I won't have sound because the monitor I'm buying doesn't have speakers because it's a small monitor, but I don't care.
That's what headsets are for.
Right. If either you want those.
Uh-oh. I pushed the wrong button.
Take the shotgun. I'll take this one.
Sure. I gotta wait for the berserking rage to drop out so I can see if it's an upgrade for me.
Right.
It is 106 times 9.
Yeah, my current one is like 1,000, but I think it's only like times 2, and its accuracy is crap.
It's a
okay.
shotgun.
It's considered an upgrade to this weapon.
But I don't know. Tough things.
Sniper rifles.
Should get around to painting stuff.
Yeah. like I have a whole plan. I've actually gotten into this habit, which is going to be weird because it's going to have to change, or at least be edited a little bit. Like I might change up how I was doing things with it. Because I basically just got into the habit like the last few weeks of I get home from work, before I go get Chelsea, I pop up my hobby supplies and I'm either painting models or I'm building models.
Yep. I am. What's this? As I say, I'm get home, I eat dinner, and then I'm doing something almost every night. So.
Rifle?
It's legendary.
Ooh, legendary. Let me up.
It's called Silent Night. It knows when you're awake.
Yeah.
I think it's the same one you got from me last
It's
time.
the same exact one I got from last time, but it's a slightly higher damage.
Yep.
Ew, pistols. I want. Come on, give me fucking SMGs. Come on. That's all I want. SMGs.
Pistols. I could use this.
Come
They
on.
weren't revolvers. They were repeater pistols.
Rifles.
I mean, pistols are still pistols.
Fair enough. But yeah, like I do have plans to build and paint my Malifaux stuff. It's just like I gotta adjust how it's like I finally got used to doing things like around Chelsea's schedule, and she finally gets a new job, and it's like sweet. Part of the reason two of the 3 reasons I canceled D&D
Not upgrades.
are no longer issues, and like. But there's still a 3rd issue, and that one's not changing. So I'm just like, I'm fine ending it like this. I'm okay with basically switching over to doing paint streams.
Mm-hmm. There's assault rifles.
I see. The big thing is just figuring out like how to do dinner versus how to do the hobbying that I got in the habit of.
Yeah.
And then on my off nights, Friday nights from you, I was just gonna pick up. I think I'm just more or less gonna pick up doing RimWorld permanently.
RimWorld?
Yeah, it's a fun little RTS survival, I guess is the best way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically crash land on a planet, and it's like you're just you and your little minions are just trying to survive in this RimWorld on the edge of the Empire. And that's basically it. It's got a lot of fun mods I might play around with too when I start doing fun stuff like, oh, there's a Star Wars mod.
SMGs. Give me SMGs, your.
I said I've got a bunch of games to which I'm playing. I'm also doing all sorts of other things on my other channel as well. Like I had a karaoke stream the other night with a couple other friends.
But I don't know how to karaoke.
I mean, karaoke's just fucking sing. Just sing, man.
Just sing poorly.
Exactly. I know Phasmophobia just released a new update that I need to see about getting a collab going to play again.
I'm just gonna do a quick jump over to oh shit, whoops. Sorry. I'm just doing a quick quest turn in. It might still be open if we hop back over there.
No, it's
No,
fine.
it's
There,
not.
Blues. Yeah, it's not gonna be open.
Oh god, why is it so fucking far away?
Why is there no shop here?
There is a shop, it's inside.
Why are the doors shut?
I'm driving one of these. Can't stop me.
Let's see you drive.
What the frick?
And look, we didn't even actually need the drive. It's right here.
Is it?
Maybe?
Can
I don't
you
know.
knock me down?
My mini-map's not working.
Mine
Anyway.
has it like way the hell over here.
Mine has it like 300 meters in that direction.
Is it even in this area? I think it's the next map over.
Nope, it's just up there.
No.
Fuck, I fucked myself.
Let me know. You have a hard time driving. But yeah, no, I mean, You could get around to paint Malifaux stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I've got my new kill team to get around to building and painting at some point too myself.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Now what's the next?
As soon as people actually, if people are actually playing
It looks like people are gonna play it.
kill team.
Yeah, I had to call out of work today.
For kill team?
Good.
No, for work because I had no ride there and no ride back, and I was not going to walk like 50 some odd miles.
Which reminds me, speaking of ride, before I end up without a ride, I need to go get my oil changed.
Eat. Are you
Yeah,
all
that's
done
fine.
over there? We're going to the next area.
Yeah, okay. Do.
But we got, yeah, no, I've got stuff and things. Kill
I gotta
team.
Make a quick phone call, so I'm gonna mute.
Okay.
Okay.
I had to deal with
I
something.
gotta find out if I have D&D tonight.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
I live with my DM, and he has to evacuate all of his patients because he's a nurse
Oh,
because of the Cat 4 hurricane. So I need to find out if there's actually going to be D&D tonight or if he's way too fucking busy. I'm assuming he's way too fucking busy, but knowing my DM, he's gotta be really fucking stubborn about it until the last minute, and then he's just gotta be like, okay, yeah, we can't have D&D.
yeah, isn't TK already dead?
Not yet.
Well, that's the way we're checking in on him, isn't TK?
No, when we check in on him, I think he's dead now.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Because
saying. Yep,
everybody
he's dead.
left. Yeah, I think it's like he's over here. Everybody left to go to New Haven, and he stayed behind, and he got killed by somebody.
TK's
Yeah, but
dead.
this is how you get one of the best fucking weapons in the game.
His shotgun.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, I'm still gonna start wrapping up D&D.
Unfortunately.
It's unfortunate.
You know,
Which is
like,
sad, because I had like a really cool like plotline planned for like the next sections.
what, you're just
and
not doing it?
Well, kind of can't. Like, it's one of those situations where the hoops jumping through to run it week by week are just getting harder and harder. And then when one of the players was dropping, and then Contagion got a new job and might not have been able to do it, and then I was working harder, like, you know, Chelsea's hours were changing later and later, so it was getting harder and harder to stop, because it's basically like, well, now she's working so late that I have to drop the middle of campaign to go and pick her up.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not, like, it's a problem not anymore, like, as she points out now. It's just like, with all of these compounding, I'm just like, okay, we're going to wrap up campaign, and we're going to call it. And while I could bring it back around, I've already kind of written the ending for this section and been like, okay, we might continue this more later, or I might pick up like, this might be like an end of season for now, we'll come back later. But for right now, it's like, it's not just part, like, it's also like I'm demoralized and need a little time to just like recoup and plot some more. Like the next sections is going to involve a lot of running around to different sections. I haven't done anything more than just like put down on a map.
Just wait, but it's all gone. His loot just fucking scattered everywhere.
Even in my raccoon wounds. That's a show I recently watched and was just like, what happened to this show?
Which show?
Which show?
Family Guy.
Oh, Family. This show's been downhill ever since like season 3, man.
Yeah. That basically, because it's like, my opinion of it basically comes down to it's just like when it stopped being a like Peter was always an idiot.
Yeah.
But like he wasn't that stupid.
The answer is when it stopped becoming a satire.
It started just being what wacky shit can we do?
Yeah. It's why like South Park still remains being a satire because and why South Park still remains being good relatively is because it remains being a satire. Family Guy stopped being a satire and just was like, what wacky shit can we do or comment on?
There's nobody better than like Brian Griffin to kind of show that, because like how long ago was it that he was like early in the season, like things he did like had a lot of impact, and then he basically just became a liberal douchebag is the best way I could say it. And like it was like I don't want to be associated with liking this character anymore. I just kind of want to happen. I just kind of want to move they had the whole big episode where it's just like, oh, they killed Brian Griffin, and I'm like, man, I hope he actually stays dead. I hate what he's become.
Yeah.
And it's like, nope, they brought him back.
Are we going to New Haven?
They still treat him like shit.
I think we're going to New Haven to turn this in.
Yeah, we're going to New Haven.
We'll just fucking teleport over there, man.
So yeah, it's like that's just a show that it's just like I watched a recent episode. I think it was like Brian got his teeth fixed by Quagmire. Hey, it is still open.
Oh, hey.
Come on in.
Like, Brian got his teeth fixed by Quagmire, and then immediately scammed him into buying a home, like the hugest douchebag on the planet.
Yeah.
Or like, and then the other episode, which I kind of wanted to watch because it was funny, but like it was funny because they kept on killing Brian, and I'm just like, I remember when like he was my favorite character, and now he's just basically literally like Meg. Like Meg has more respect than Brian does.
Yeah.
Come on, game. SMG. Alright, well, I'll just grab those and sell everything else.
Hey, level up.
Bringing the pain.
Yay. Oh yeah, I did get a level up.
Level up.
I think I want to go continue down the yeah, I think I want to get Iron Fist to get my melee damage up all the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then go down Sting like a bee. And then after that, I'm going to go down the tank tree so I stop dying as much.
It could be helpful.
I am committing fully to the elemental tree, and then I'm grabbing a bit of the assassin tree.
Yeah, it's basically I went full Berserker, and then it's just like, oh, now I want to go. After Berserker, I want to get tanking stuff just because A, it also adds stuff to melee, but B, it just makes me like harder to kill.
You know, I went down the gunslinger tree, but I didn't actually grab any of the pistol specific things. I grabbed all the you do more damage and you live longer things. And now I'm going to go down the other trees. I'm going to go down the sniper tree.
Yeah, okay.
Because there's also Smirk. All players on your team, excluding you, gains additional experience when you kill an enemy with a crit.
Ooh. That one's fun. Well, I think we're in a good wrapping up place. We have a couple more side quests we need to finish up.
Yeah, let's do a couple more side quests, man.
Okay.
We still got at least 20 more minutes.
Okay, that's fine. I don't mind doing that, I guess.
I'm good to go. Yeah, it's like over on my other channel. I easily go 5-6 hours every fucking time I stream. I start at 8 p.m. and go till 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I stop at around 11. I'm hoping to, now that Chelsea's schedule changed for painting streams, start earlier, but also end a little bit earlier. Like, it's like, I want to try to start around 7 and end around 10:30.
Yeah.
Maybe 11. Oh, you're in a menu.
I was summoning a car. I thought we were driving. All right, teleport us. First Commons West.
Yeah, so, like, my plans are to start building Malifaux models and
Yep.
painting Malifaux models. And
So I think I'm actually going to do a stream in the middle of the day on my other channels where I'm building shit. So, because if no one's listening and haven't really noticed, on my other channel is doing a lot better than this channel. So I'm continue streaming on this one because I still enjoy doing it and still being here. But I'm definitely being more active on the other one. So
yeah. I'm currently working towards, like, part of the reason why I want to start with my 40k stuff as well is I just want to build up, like, that, like, repertoire of being a painter with the Warhammer tag, and then kind of from there upgrade to, like, doing kind of all-comer things. Know what I mean?
right.
Like, I want to build a base of people that watch me, even if it's just, hey, they only watch me while I'm painting. Which, honestly, if they only watch me while I'm painting, it might feel like, hey, I do every other week I play games with Fox, so when I'm not doing that, I'm painting.
Yeah, I had a couple people like that, but like they showed up twice and then I never saw them again.
Oh, you're on fire.
I'm always on fire. Just help.
Siren perk. Here to blow shit up. Or is this an explore the area? This is an explore the area thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
There it is. Ready to turn in.
Yeah, I gotta kill this guy, and then I can bring up the next quest.
Well, like, yeah, no, I mean, when I was actually painting on stream on this channel, I had, as I said, I had a couple people show up, but then they would show up like twice and then never again.
Yeah, my big thing is I gotta get the whole USB shit working out.
Yeah.
Alright, next quest. Up to our ears. Oh, good, that one's not far at all.
Can't even go this way, can I? No, that's a dead end.
Yeah, let's just go the other way.
Bye, Contagion.
Out of the area.
Oh, why you got out?
Right
over here.
Because that's the wrong place.
Oh, is my map not updating?
Mine is. It says it's right here.
No, mine and his maps are telling us to leave.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Our maps are telling us to leave. Alright, pipe 2 is clear. Where's pipe 1?
It's the one you're shooting. It's just the thing you have to break is like really in there.
Ah.
Oh, I don't want to deal with that.
Which point, as I said, surprisingly, I've actually been getting viewers on this channel, not on Twitch, but on YouTube. Because I stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I can do that on this channel. Because I'm not an affiliate.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it is a badass. It's not a badass anymore.
Oh, you managed to kill it?
Yeah, one shot it.
Way Bloodwing.
Right, a turret over there, buddy.
Yeah, there's a turret up there.
Please stop doing that thing you're doing. Thank you. Another turret.
There's no escaping, Mark. Feel it.
Headshot. Headshot one shots. Oh, no.
It's time.
Headshot one. Oh, this is an explore the area type of objective, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm just trying to take care of the last. There it goes. It's like I saw there was a turret, and I'm like, if I shoot it from here, it can't hurt me, but I also can't crit it, so it's gonna take me forever to kill it.
Ain't even
But
a
yeah,
good
this is an
SMG.
explore area and find everything.
Probably not a good M. There's an SMG on the thing over here.
That's a M gun, a contagion gun. I hear you, crazy psycho man. I don't see you.
Oh, up there. And then over here.
I mean, I'll pick it up to sell.
Where's this SMG?
It was in the shop.
Let's see if it's better. Probably not.
There's still that one that's up there.
Nope.
I think. Where did we get the one that was up there?
I have to get the rusty engine now.
I get the one that's up there.
Oh, it's not updated. Got it. Where'd the rusty engine? Where'd the engine?
Here.
Haha.
Alright, that's the last of them. We can go back.
Nice. Check that out.
Oh, that was... Oh, it's Mordecai. But yeah, so my plan is to start doing paint streams. If I have a lot more, like, influence there, I'm gonna just probably start making that my main thing.
Mm-hmm.
I stole it. I stole the car.
I'm gonna spawn another one.
Guess Contagion spawn one?
Wouldn't let me spawn another one.
Yeah, because you have to switch it to the vehicle 2 section.
Mm.
From. I know he has no loading screen, so I'm just fucking with them. From.
He might still be on his phone. Oh, he's been talking. Never mind.
Yeah, he's been talking. I'm just being a dick. From. Alright, I can't take it any further.
Everybody out.
Everyone out the car.
Everyone out of the car.
I've made art.
I have made art.
Do you like my art? I like my art.
Art
It is
Madame.
very, very tasteful.
You haven't seen it. I can't believe you would lie to me like that. You haven't even looked at it.
I have
If I
faith in you.
staple it to the fridge, will you believe me then?
Can you paint the
I'm
miniatures?
not gonna look at it. I'm just gonna stick it to the fridge and be like, proud of you, son.
No SMGs.
Oh.
Where's the other quest turn in? Ah, it's in here.
I just picked up a. Oh.
Other quest.
Huh.
Damn it, I just did all the quests. Oh well. I'll pick them all up and call it a night.
Right.
Okay, I picked it up. But yeah, I've got plans to move on to painting. I need, even if it's just like, hey, we're gonna come back with like season 2, part 2 after a mid-season break to continue where we left off and pick up maybe a new player to help out along the way. I just need I need a break.
Just needs the break. The break-a-majigger.
It's a top hat.
Made of macaroni.
I'll staple it to the fridge. Be like, proud of you, son.
I'm proud of you.
I don't need either of these.
Wait, am I getting any new heads?
Yeah.
No. No, I did not get any new heads.
Give me my SMG.
They're listening.
I have other heads. They're just not as fun as beer goggles.
Right.
Sadly, they do not work like Pyrovision goggles where everything looks like I'm drunk all the time.
If only.
No.
But yeah, I don't know if you're going to continue, but I am going to wrap up.
I'm going to be wrapping up as well.
Yep.
Let's see if is there anyone on in which I want
ahead and hop
to
off.
read, but in the meantime,
Go ahead and exit the game.
In the meantime, I will say my goodbyes. Thank you guys for coming. Mostly hanging out in Dr. Fox's chat, but for any of the lurkers I got in my chat, thank you guys for coming out again. I hope you enjoyed. Next week, we're going to be starting our RimWorld expedition on Fridays. Thursdays, we'll be back with the Fey Wilds, wrapping up that storyline. Well, not wrapping up, actually, just continuing on. So yeah, we'll be working on that next week for myself. As stated, in the future, once we finish wrapping up the D&D, which will happen shortly after they get out of the Feywilds, we'll be wrapping that up. I will be picking up painting streams. I did one last week. I've got a couple of kinks to work out, but most of it's just like the inconsistency of the camera. I just can't fucking control that. I don't know why it freezes. I've done everything in my power to fix it, and sometimes it works and sometimes it decides it's not working.
you might just have to contact support and have them replace it. It might just be a hardware issue.
It might be, it might not be. I'll contact them and see. I might as well contact them now before I get full into it.
Yeah.
But it could also be like a hard like it's a hardware thing, but not a camera thing. It's my end thing.
It's
'cause
your
like,
computer.
It's very the camera is very sensitive to what USB it will and will not use. Like specifically, like it has to have a USB 3, and the other paired USB needs to not be using that much data. So I might get a USB extender so I could put all my other USBs on one and just leave that one the hell alone. But that costs money and time.
Yeah. All right.
And I'm kind of really broke. This like between all of my own car repairs and also just stuff happening, I'm just broke right now.
Yeah. That's it.
So yeah,
Try contacting
that's it for me.
Try contact
Take it
support.
over.
As for me, yeah, no, as I was just saying earlier, I have finished Hollow Knight at this point in time. Now, as far, at least I finished it as far as I'm concerned. I've got the credits to roll. We're all good. We're all done. So next up, so starting Wednesday, we're going to get around to, I'm going to get around to playing, Ori and the Blind Forest on Wednesdays. That's our next game in which we're playing. On top of that, I believe I've also mentioned before that if you want to see more of me, I have started I am openly admitting on this channel that I have opened up my, I've started my trip down a VTuber. So if you much rather not look at my ugly mug and see me as a VTuber, you can check me out at Kai Divi on Twitch. I am a giant cosmic turtle. You can also find me on Twitter on that account as well. I'll open up a separate Twitter account. And that's all we got. At which point over on that channel, yeah, tomorrow night I'm going to be playing more Yakuza. I think I was discussing maybe during the day I'll do some model building, but yeah, that's all I got. Nothing too particularly anything more than that. I'm not doing anything special otherwise.
Okay. Thanks, you guys, for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you catch us next time.
Next
Have a
time.
wonderful
Thank you for
night.
coming, everyone. It probably helps if I pull up my ending screen. Hold on. We'll get it. Ending game. But yeah, thank you all for coming and hanging out. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.